He just seems like a kind person.
He seems likable. I agree. He seems like I would have a drink with me. He seems like
he
he's
like a kind person.
He's not because some people are kind of like they're smug or whatever. Yeah,
I think that's why.
Yeah, I never get that from him.
Oh, do you have the podcast intro? The Brady Bunch intro?
I have the sound, yeah.
You have the sound? Do you have the video? You want me to send you the video?
Yeah.
If I send you the video, could you load it in there? And
yeah, I can turn this stuff off while we set it up if you want. But
wait, what?
well, yeah. I mean, I can do it, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if they see it going anyway. But yeah, I could do it. Long story short.
Well, you're saying they'll see.
I mean, they're seeing everything right now that we're talking about.
I know that, but I'm saying, will they see you turn the commercial on? Like, I'm like, all right, let's start, and then you turn the commercial on.
Oh yeah.
You made a commercial?
For sure.
Yeah. That's why I was gonna send it to you for that.
Yeah.
You don't have to edit it in the beginning.
You made a commercial?
Well, no, not a commercial, but we have made commercials.
Oh.
I'm just mainly talking about it.
Fuck the JMO? Yeah. No, I didn't. I intended on. I still have it. Yeah, I intended on, but I didn't. That's on me. Yeah, it would have been a smooth little, like a little corner store trip would have been cool too, low key. I could grab a little drink, but too late.
I got some Tito's in the car.
A word.
Yep.
Yeah, we touched that up.
And Nori always be quick to be like, let's give it up for the
The claps, bro. The claps.
Because the funniest one was with Busta Rhymes, man. When Busta Rhymes, he said, like Nori, sometimes he's not paying attention. So Busta, he was like, yeah, so this one time I was, like I become the heaviest I did. I was like 400 pounds. He was like, let's give it up for and then he was like, oh, no, let's not give it up. Like,
Facts.
Sorry.
He definitely does that, bro. Like
he was so quick to do
he'll
it.
give it
He
up for
said
the
it
wrong
wrong
moments.
thing.
It's like the Boondocks. Like it's like clapping for the wrong reason.
You sent that to my phone?
Yes.
It's just like
here
a
it is,
basic
here it is.
thing to do. Just like, oh, just clap. I'm nervous. Clap.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do. Clap. Just clap.
Yeah, it's
just
coming
keep
down now, I think.
clapping.
Maybe he thought the way like Busta said it, it sounded like an achievement. So every time somebody says an achievement, he's ready to give it up.
Right.
I was like 400 pounds. Oh, let's give it.
Let's give it up. Yeah, let's give it up 40 pounds. How about that?
He's like, oh, no, let's not give it up. I rewound that part like 5 times.
He was like, I was not happy with myself at that time.
Yeah.
Then he like changed. He take a turn on him. Like that was one of the darkest times of my life.
I was like, man, what are you doing?
It's like, oh shit. Oh, man. Just, my bad.
Celebrating my worst time.
Man. Yeah, my bad, man. I think I read the vibe wrong there. Man.
Yeah, he just seems like, because like I said, the reason why I like him, he just seems like a person that's just very aloof. Like he's not really,
A little bit.
like
I think it could
aware.
It could just be the alcohol.
That's true.
Because when he went on, like after the Kanye thing, he went on Breakfast Club and
I saw that.
And he was doing Damage Control.
Yeah.
And that was a sober moment for him.
Yeah.
That was the following morning. He had a strong cup of coffee and some good breakfast and was like, oh, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, and I bought it. I bought that he was like, I'm sorry, like,
I don't stand for that.
Stood in.
He was just stepping out of the way of the bus. That's all he was doing. He didn't want to be sucked into that because he didn't give him any pushback.
Yeah, and he doesn't do that.
Right. He just smiled, laughed, and clapped and shit, like you said. Like, and that in itself is like,
it looks like you're supporting it.
It's condemnable. You can condemnable. That's condemnable. Yeah.
From the old live stream.
And so that's why I think like
not yet. I haven't
he
started.
Felt like he needed to do that. And he.
But I can hit. I'll hit record once we go. Well, I'll start hitting record in a second now, actually.
I think that's all that really was. That like do something
strange. Nigga said, I'm about to do something strange.
Like, imagine you hear that in the dark side.
Right, you're like, what the fuck is about to happen?
I'm about to do something strange. That's like the scariest thing you can hear before something. The last thing I heard before I died.
You can count on it, you can count on it, you can count on me, you can count on me too. You can count on it, you can count on it, you can count on me, you can count on me too. You can count on it, you can count on it, you can count on me, you can count on me too. You can count on it, you can count on it, you can count on me, you can count on me too. Money.
I know, like, what's going on in there, man? What's she thinking about?
I don't know why it started just now like
Who?
that.
Dutch. Yeah, he just like he just come and stare at you. You're just like, what's going on?
Just aimlessly, bro.
I'm trying to hear it though, bro. That's the thing.
Don't
You
even
trying to
be
hear
bad
it?
or anything,
I
just
wanted
like
to be able to like play it and hear it and see, make
I'ma
sure it
see
works.
it.
Yeah,
Huh?
babies.
I'm gonna see.
It's live right now, but I haven't like. If I do the intro, I mean, I'm just gonna play it. Who cares, right?
Oh yeah, let me see. I got it right.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Yeah, it stops. It stops. Yeah, it just stops, and then I can go ahead on and anytime that I love this. So don't worry. Yeah. So essentially, huh? Yes.
Welcome.
welcome.
Shane and Petty.
And your boy Jeff.
And Cherry TNT. We don't know where Cherry's at. Liion Gamble on the board though.
Yes, sir.
We met earlier so that we could get it in before she had to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Which is ironic.
Yeah.
But it worked out because now we're live.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
y'all get the live experience.
yeah.
Yes.
It looked like there was some people in there too.
Oh, okay.
It looked like there was like 2 people in there.
What's up?
For a moment, yeah.
Yeah, but it ain't like we're making any announcements.
What you looking at? Huh? No.
It's not like we made any announcements about it either, so
Yeah.
we'll get back to it later. But
Oh, can you turn your mic on? I think you turned it off.
that whole time I was talking,
Damn.
It was not on?
it wasn't even on the whole time.
Oh,
I was
shit.
There were 2 welcomes.
Yeah.
It was on at first though.
It was on at first,
Yeah.
but I turned it off when I was listening to the live feed.
Oh,
That's why I
okay,
don't want the
okay.
feedback.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, we're here, bitches.
Yep.
So
What can you do?
you're right. It's over. It's over. It's over. We're here. That's all that really matters at this point.
Yeah.
Water under the bridge.
What was we talking about?
Yeah,
Nori's interviewing is the worst.
Yeah. And I would say, like, I feel like he means well. Like, I was saying to Jeff, I was like, I think he's just aloof. Like, he's kind of just,
Yeah, he is.
not
I've been
always
described
present.
as aloof.
Huh? You've been described as
What-
aloof?
described-
What does that really mean? What's a
I
loop?
mean, it's like aloof is just like Dutch, low key.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're just kind of a space cadet sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You're
You
there,
just
but you're
kind
not
of
really
Not
there.
always present.
Yeah,
yeah. You're not. You're always in your own world, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Lights are on, nobody's home sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But you were described that?
Or not even.
I've been described as
Really?
aloof.
I don't. I never
by
gotten
several
that
women.
from you.
I don't even know if it's that heavy. I feel like sometimes it's just that you're one of those people that you'll make plans and then you just kind of blow off plans. and
Right,
it's like-
right, yeah.
and, or you'll start to have a conversation about something and then something else. Just,
And then just leave it.
you'll take a
I just
turn.
let it park there and
Yeah.
just never come back to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, one of
something
my lady friends, like she actually, like a couple of years ago, referred to herself as, oh yeah, sometimes I could be a bit aloof, and I had to like look at
aloof.
Aloof.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying a loof.
Oh,
Oh,
aloof.
no, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
no,
what I
it's
was
one
like,
word.
what is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
aloof.
yeah. Okay, I know that too.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, after that, I had to like Google it just to see exactly what it meant, like why she referring to herself as that. And I guess she was that kind of person to me, where it's like, or is that kind of person to me, where she's like, certain things will go over her head in the moment.
Right.
Of me saying
You got to
something.
double back to it. Or they
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
double
Oh,
back
she's
to
like,
it.
oh, yeah.
But you know what else I've been described as? I've gotten this one a lot. Aloof, not as much, but I will say that I've heard from a lot of women that I've talked to or dated, they all say that I'm hard to read.
Really?
Yeah, they say that I'm hard to read. But I feel like I'm not hard to read.
Right.
Yeah. It depends what they're
And I don't
trying
know. That's
to
why I was
read.
wondering if y'all think
it's
I'm
try-
hard to read.
No,
But
no, but
y'all
it-
know me really well,
I don't
though.
think
Yeah,
so.
but it depends
I
what they're
think so.
trying to find in order to.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, it's
Because you know what it
Because what
is?
we're trying to find is different from what they're trying to find from you.
True, that's true. And
Yeah.
you know what else it'd be is like, I know when they're saying that I'm hard to read, it's when you're saying some shit that I think might be ridiculous. And I'm just like, it's like, I'm good at not giving any reaction.
You have a good poker
You're
face.
withholding your thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm withholding all my thoughts. So it's like, you don't know if you might be telling me a story that I think is completely crazy. And like I'm not giving you whether I'm agreeing with you or if I'm completely disagreeing with you.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's what frustrates women sometimes when I talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm literally just listening and I'm thinking of things, but I'm like,
Like your poker face is great.
yeah, I'm just taking it all in and I don't know how to respond because I'm like, Because that's the thing. It's like,
Will
bro,
you scream?
I never want to be the person that just like, so I feel like a lot of dudes, sometimes when you're talking to a woman, you might just get like caught into the like thing where you're just like agreeing or you're just like nodding your head with her. But you got to be careful because she remembered you nodded her head to this thing and then she does it that you don't like or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I be so stone-faced because I'm like, I don't want you to remember any reaction that I have from like a behavior that you're talking about. Yeah. Because you might think that, you might look at it as.
Think that this means something.
You might look at it as, I agree with this.
Yeah,
it's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on or whatever. Yeah.
And I don't want you to have that feeling. I might not want you to have any feeling because I don't even know how I feel about it yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just like.
Even when it goes even like beyond women too, it's hard sometimes not to do that thing. Oh yeah,
that natural nod.
Yeah. And in your mind, you're like, what the fuck are they saying?
Yeah, like
it's easy to get
or
caught
you're just thinking, this motherfucker's
like,
crazy.
what?
You're
This
crazy,
fucker
bro.
is crazy.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, we're with you though. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you shot him in the leg. Okay. All right. Yeah. Like, I don't want to get shot in the leg, so I'm just agreeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And depending on who you're talking to.
Right. I'm not about to go against you, nigga. You're crazy.
Yeah, because if I go like, wait, what the fuck is wrong with you? I might get shot.
Right.
So, all right, you cut his head off. Okay, yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Right.
And depending on who you talk to, you could be considered a really good listener for that reason or not good listener.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I guess that if, to one degree, it's like they could tell you anything because like you're gonna get stone
like, oh, he didn't freak out when I told him this, so I could tell him
you're
anything.
Get the same reaction either way.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
so
and the more stone faced I am, the more you might give up. You might really dig yourself in this hole that I'm looking for.
Right. Yeah.
Like you might be digging yourself in a hole, and I'm like, I'm never gonna stop somebody from digging their grave.
Yeah, because the reality is you've been too comfortable.
Yeah, bro. It's just like, why are you telling me? It's just certain people. I mean, white people are victims. White people are. They're definitely repeat offenders of this. They will just tell you everything.
Yeah.
You just met them.
So
just met them. You know
like
the trauma of the last 4 generations.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the
Pretty
first
deep,
conversation,
too.
you'd be like, "What the fuck?
Yo,
Why are you telling me this?"
Yeah.
That's
all the
why
way.
Being perceived even as a good listener is like a superpower. It's like being able to read people's minds because certain people they will just tell you their life. They
Bro,
will
they
feel like
so
if they
true.
feel
You're
like
right
you're
about
easy
that.
to talk to,
Yeah.
they will tell you. They will tell you anything. They'll tell you
Bro,
all
working
kinds
in
of
sales teaches you that too.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
true.
I totally believe in giving people give them the rope.
Yeah, give them the rope to hang themselves.
And let them go.
Let them go.
Let them
And
go.
it's crazy because it's like I remember some stories of people I'll never see again. Like this middle-aged white man in
CBS
Memphis in Coyote Ugly.
Right.
Yeah, and when I went to Memphis, sitting there, and I remember sitting next to this old white guy, and he told me his whole relationship with his son, and that's why he was there. Like I know his, like he was there with his son to visit in Memphis, and he told me why he was there and all that stuff. I didn't ask him, but he just told me. But I just have this life memory of this middle-aged man I will never meet again. Yeah,
you'll never see him again.
Yeah,
who just dumped that on you.
Yeah. Some white people are more likely to do that.
They are. Yeah, I haven't met too many black people who. The only black people that I know that are like just willing to like dump stuff on you, it's not really trauma. They don't mind older black people don't mind telling you their past stories.
Oh, yeah.
But there's normally a lesson attached to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
There's
not
a purpose for it.
It's not dumping for dumping.
Yeah.
It's just like
it's connected to whatever you're already talking about.
Yeah, whatever we're already talking about, and they'll give me like a really detailed story of something that they did or were a part of 20, 30 years ago. But then it comes full circle every time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but the white people, they'll just be like,
they're just gonna dump
hey,
on
what's
you,
going on, man?
They're
Hey, I'm here
on
because
you,
my
yeah.
son and
whole family secrets like just in one run-on sentence, like in a string. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, my daughter really likes those, but she don't really talk to me anymore.
All right,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah, and you're like, oh god, like,
I'm sorry.
Oh, you know who the funniest though? Old people. When their kids start turning into them,
Yeah.
Okay.
the beef they be having with their kids,
Yeah.
they be like, especially like the customers that we deal with. Yeah, my son thinks I don't make the best decisions.
Yeah.
That's such a deep thing to say.
The way the roles reverse so crazy as our parents get older is insane, bro.
Yeah,
like,
true. Yeah.
and it's just like, well, yeah, I have to talk to my son because I think it's a great deal and I would have signed up for you. But, he likes to look over things just to double and triple check everything I do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now it's your son is the parent of
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, old people, when they be kind of beefing because they hate being treated like children, it'd be hilarious.
I raised you. Now you're fucking treating me like that.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like in the middle class, like suburbia, they're really having that divide. I feel like
They are, bro.
the kids watch MSNBC, parents watch Fox.
It's a good problem to have,
Yeah.
I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good problem to have, but like the ones that are kind of sad be the ones where they be like where they'd be forgetting shit though. Like, they forget stuff. Those are the ones that be kind of sad. Like I saw this one, it was like funny, but it's kind of sad too because he's obviously losing his memory. And like the old guy was walking outside. He lives with his son. He said, "Where all these cars come from?" You know what I'm saying? Because they got it was like him, his wife, and they had like 3 kids, and like all of them were driving. So it's like 5 or 6 cars in the driveway. Right. He was like, "But where's my Corvette?" He said, "Dad, you haven't had that Corvette since I was in like middle school." He said, "He was like, you remember that Corvette though? That Corvette was nice."
He admitted that he forgot.
And he's like, "I don't drive a Corvette no more." He's like, "No, you don't drive at all anymore." He said, "I used to like driving." You know what I'm saying? And just like keep going about his day.
Scary,
like
he's kind of coming to terms with it, but he's probably not really.
Yeah. But it's like you come outside thinking you about to go to the store in your Corvette that you only brought out on the weekends. And it's a bunch of Hondas and Priuses outside. You're like, whose cars are these?
Crazy.
Oh man,
That's why I'm like, hey man, y'all like use your memories, man, while you still have it.
Right.
I'm a very nostalgic, reminiscing person because I'm just like I want to keep this muscle strong.
Yeah. Do
Honestly,
Sudokus
bro,
or
the
something.
thing that keeps your brain stronger is reading, though.
Yeah,
really?
you have to always be
And,
making
Yeah, I gotta read
connections,
more.
And it's like that's
narratives.
something that What was that?
What happened? What was that?
Like my Apple Watch just started like talking.
That was a weird noise. I don't know.
Yeah, it was it was. I guess
I
it
didn't
thought
even
I
hear it.
said something. I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah, reading is the only thing that keeps your brain sharp, I think.
yeah, I gotta read more narratives.
And I don't know.
I believe that.
I know reading is top tier. That's like in
Yeah.
terms of
100.
like what's gonna keep your brain the sharpest. That's S tier.
I think reading. I think playing games.
Yeah, I was about
in
to
a
say
weird way.
puzzles and games,
Puzzles
but
and
puzzles frustrate me so much sometimes.
Yeah,
They
well, not even
get
so-
frustrated.
I think even
Yeah.
like something so simple as playing chess or something maybe.
Yeah,
that'll
that's
definitely
like
strategy
a
or-
great.
That'll
yeah.
definitely do it
Which
for you.
actually, that's not simple at all.
I think that's how my
Yeah.
dad has like kept himself up. So, because my dad is sharp as shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And
how my
he's-
dad is.
And my dad
too,
is he's 74 now.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And he's sharp as shit, bro.
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
That's good.
all he does is play chess all day though. But he'll like put
Yeah.
computers against each other and shit, and like he'll
maybe
leave
that's
the
what
house
it
to go
is.
play chess in
That's
different
gonna- yeah,
series.
that has
like
to keep you
that's-
sharp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it keeps you sharp, bro. That's what he does.
Yeah, because people don't take into account that your mind is a muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
if
when
you're
my
not
dad
working it
turned
out,
50 or 60, like I feel like both of those times, like he was like, I know I'm getting older. He said, but my mind, he said, this feels sharper than this ever felt in my entire life. That's what he always says. Like he was like, I feel like I'm clicking at all cylinders right now. He was like, it's never worked this good. My brain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, there's certain areas of my body that, they're starting to go out on me. Like I got hamstring issues sometimes if I'm walking or running too hard or whatever. But he's like, man, my mind is sharp up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the
I will
thing.
mentally fuck you up.
But it's the thing about how many people don't read no more. I mean, Kanye said he don't even read.
Oh
He's
yeah,
not a
yeah,
reader.
yeah.
But
But remember, like I was saying last time, I feel like that probably has to do something with like his comprehension or some shit, like where it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I only like maybe. I mean, and I've had this problem too, where I'm like reading and then my mind will just drift off
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah. You gotta go back and
And then
catch
I'm like,
it,
no,
yeah.
no, pay attention.
Gotta
pay
reread that
attention.
line. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It is hard to keep up with. Like, it's so easy to fall off of reading.
And especially
I've
when you have a
con-
huge imagination too.
And I've swapped so much of my reading with talk radio,
Yeah, podcast.
or just talk
stuff like-
content.
yeah, talk
like
content,
podcasts,
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I have
Like
too.
that has replaced so much of my the time that I would normally probably crack a book open.
Right.
I just listen to a talk podcast, whether it be an educational one, an entertainment one. But that is another thing. I don't have as much variety in my podcasting as I used to, and I need to get it back because I used to have even variety. It's all like comedy and hip hop culture right now, but I used to have like That's why I used to kind of force myself to listen to Joe Rogan podcast, just because it'd be like I at least hear everything else that's going on outside of this.
He'd have an interesting guest on there.
If you have an interesting guest to where I can get
Gems
the next 3 hours of just what's happening in science right now.
Right.
What's happening in nature right now, like whatever. So it's like, those are. I used to listen to that a lot. But Joe Rogan podcast, boy, them things be long.
Long, bro.
Yeah,
3 hours is
3
the
hours.
average, bro.
Yeah, 3.5
Y'all ever
hours.
listen to his audio version of his podcast?
I have.
Yeah.
So
I've done it.
The way that he hates advertisement in the middle of podcasting.
All at the beginning, bro.
So the way that he does the beginning of all his audio podcasts, nigga, it is 5 or 6 minutes.
It's long, bro.
Of back-to-back advertising.
Just running it.
Yeah.
Now that he's with Spotify, he probably is not doing it as much.
No, he's still doing it, but
He
it's like
is?
it's still. But you can skip through it.
You skip through it, but
But
you
it's
have
still
to.
crazy because like you'll skip 3 minutes and it'll still be going.
he's still
And you
going.
be,
Yes,
and you be like,
I mean,
what
he
the fuck?
he's literally dumping all the advertisements at the
Yeah.
beginning of the episode.
That's the only nice thing about having the video is that you can see when the screen, you can see when he moves the
Right,
stuff.
yeah. But I feel like on the video versions, it goes straight into the interview.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
get
okay,
that.
gotcha.
You don't
Maybe
get the
that's nice.
advertising part because the deal will have to be bigger too.
True.
If you kept that on there, but and they're only paying for the audio. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're still getting a lot of ad dollars off of that because so many people are listening. But I'm not paying attention to any of them joints
No.
ever.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I bought so much stuff because of podcasts though. Like,
Yeah,
which is
tried a
kind of
bunch of
crazy.
shit.
Like, I signed up for. I had Bevel. Shaving kit because I wasn't bald when I first started listening to podcasts, and then when I realized I was going to have to start shaving because I was about to be bald, Bevel was the first and only company I ever considered to shave my head with.
Yeah.
Then I've done blue, like what's the cooking one where they'll send you like the
Blue Apron.
Blue Apron.
Blue Apron. I've
Oh,
done Blue
yeah.
Apron before.
Isn't there another one?
I've done a bunch of
there's a
more
bunch
than
of them.
one.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
more
Yeah.
than
Home
one.
Chef, I think, or something like that.
I've done a bunch of DoorDash ones where they'll give you like
promo.
for the drop off of being
Yeah.
free.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
you
I
get
mean, I'm
$50
low-key
of
about to-
credits for a delivery.
That makes
Have you
sense.
tried Honey? I'm low-key about to try that shit.
Honey,
Oh, I heard about
It's
that.
coupons, like on internet.
It's like coupons, yeah, on like internet coupons.
I
like-
haven't, but I've
Yeah,
seen them though,
yeah.
and I'm like this
And
close.
I was talking to somebody down the street, not down the street,
It's
but
an
somewhere
app
here
that you get, right?
on your computer too, though.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then they just like pop up deals that are just
or
like,
like if you're gonna get something here, you search for what you're gonna get through Honey.
because
It'll
they
tell
might
you
have
where,
some sort of
yeah.
deal.
And it'll tell you where to get it and get like cash back or whatever the fuck from it or whatever.
But
yeah.
long story short, maximizing whatever you're buying.
Whatever you're doing,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen their advertisement twice, but I've seen it enough to where I'm like, it sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, and I heard it off of a podcast the first time.
Yeah, the only thing I haven't done yet, which I'm really thinking about doing, I haven't done Manscaped yet.
Yeah, I'm really going there though.
I'm
pretty close. I'm pretty
close
close
to fucking with a Manscaped
What
deal.
it's like? It's just like a shaving kit, like the whole.
It's but it's
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen the commercials.
it's mainly for they have like specialized groomers for pubic
Yeah.
areas,
So I
armpits, I
thought-
think.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
But
Ear and nose trimmers. Shit
but
like
yeah, they
that.
make it seem like they really revolutionized the whole
Yeah.
manscaping process.
That's true.
They made it seem like you cannot hurt yourself no matter what you do with these products.
Wait, do y'all shave your nose and ear hair?
I
I know-
don't know.
Are we there
Every
yet?
so-
Are we there yet?
I
Well,
haven't done
my nose, I've
but
always been there with my nose. Every so often, I gotta
I
go in
need
there
one,
and get
I
my
think.
nose.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I
Because
need
if it feels like sometimes it feels like I always have a booger, but that's when I know my nose hairs are too long.
My mustache just does that. My mustache grows into
Grows
my nose.
into
at a
it?
certain
Yeah,
point,
mine-
so I gotta cut it out of my nose.
Got a
Yeah,
landing
that
strip
don't
going to your
happen, but-
nose.
I will literally pick my nose all day. I'm
Yeah,
sitting like
right.
a cokehead.
It's
I'm just
the
like,
worst feeling, bro. It's the
Yeah.
worst
Yeah.
feeling. Like
tickles.
it literally just feels like there's something you have something in your nose all day, and
Yeah.
you're digging in your.
I'm
shit all day.
gonna have to get one, but you got to get the right one because that shit could just pull your hair out crazy, can't it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought that was the whole technique. It just tears them
That
out.
was the thing. Yeah.
For real? That's just all it
Just
is.
get the little-
Or you
just
eyes
like
got
a
to be
thing that
watering
snags
like
'em.
shit after that. Yo.
yeah.
That's what I feel like I've seen my dad do it before when I was a kid, man. He do it like in a single tear fall. You know what I mean?
yeah. When you get up in there,
That's
get
what
up in
I'm
there,
saying,
clean that
bro.
out.
Yeah, 'cause
And then it's nasty too, because like, after you do it, when you blow your nose, you'll have all the hair,
Yeah.
like all the remnants, just like
Oh,
when you
that's
get a
crazy.
haircut, you'll have that
Yeah.
inside of your tissue.
Oh
No,
man.
that's just something. That's just so funny that you would know this. That you know, were you a kid or something?
Like, is dad crying right now?
Yeah, you're just standing there just watching that.
Dad
Put some up
crying?
your
This is
nose, like
crazy.
turn it on. And that was probably like an older, like one of the earlier
Yeah,
versions. too.
and it was probably a
far
lot
less
more
gentle.
rough.
Yeah,
Like
I'm-
you remembered that. You know,
Yeah.
it's
I
like
remember
oh yeah,
the
there
noise
was a
of the
tear.
sound it made too. It was like, yeah. That's a very personal device. That is yours and only yours. You can't share one of those.
Yeah, I guess I would always be
Yeah, that
afraid.
damn sure is. Yeah, you cannot share that.
I guess I would
But
always
are
be
y'all
afraid.
taking? Are y'all taking? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I would always be afraid that, like, once I start doing it, then it would just start growing more.
Oh, that's
Crazy?
definitely what happens.
Man.
That's what everyone's
Well, that's
having. Because
definitely-
I
Yeah,
feel like
probably,
on this one, it sticks out just a little bit.
You
Yeah.
can feel it. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you hover over top of it,
right
yeah,
now.
you can feel a little
but
bit
I'm
of
like,
it.
should I just leave it
Let
the
it
way
go?
it is?
Yeah.
Because it seems to have only been. It seems to have been in that spot for very long.
Forever.
And not growing. Like,
Right.
it's
Yeah,
But
see,
as
like,
soon
this
as you
is the
do it
furthest
in
it
3
goes.
months, you got to do it again.
You are
Right,
gonna do it.
right.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
I'm contemplating.
I would only way I'm touching it is if it starts to exit my nose.
Okay.
Right.
Where you can
Gotcha.
see it from the outside.
Like
That's what
closely.
maybe
If you go this close to my face and I
that's
do
natural.
this,
That's
yeah.
natural.
If I do this,
Yeah.
then maybe you'll see like a couple of
like, get out of my nose, man.
get out of my face, sir. What are you doing? What are you doing all up in my face?
Because a beard is like essential for most dudes. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I didn't have my full facial hair by the time I was starting to go bald, and I knew I was going bald, and I don't know. I was too scared to try products, but I wanted to speed line my facial hair so bad because I was like, I cannot be bald and with mutton chops.
And have a patch and have an Anthony
like
Hamilton
because
beard.
I had like the mutton chops.
No
Not
way.
the
You know,
Anthony Hamilton.
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
remember that. I remember when
Yeah.
you had hair like you used to. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to. I
remember
always
that.
had like this like mutton chop thing.
like
and I was
ludicrous almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was
Yeah.
like, it was growing in, and I was like, this needs to, it needs to hurry up and reach my chin because
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going bald now, and I need something on my face. damn
Oh,
it.
so you're saying
But
that,
look,
like, you can
I'll
be
give
bald
it
with
to you.
just that?
Yeah.
You had enviable cheek hair, man. You had enviable cheek beard. 'Cause,
Right.
Like, most dudes, like it's hard to get that cheek.
It
beard,
is,
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it
like
was
a
like it
full
was
cheek
always
line.
growing up higher, so I was
Yeah.
good. But I was like, this shit needs to reach my damn chin, or I'm
Right.
screwed, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it took me a minute for me to get a little bit up here.
because thinking
The
how
neck
whack,
strap
think
is not
about how
what
whack
it's
it'd
at,
be
man.
to be bald and then just have these mutton chops,
And just have
like,
a little, nah. You want a full
and
beard.
then you have like the stubble down here where it ain't
Yeah.
fully connected, and that would have looked crazy. And it was still kind of like that in the beginning, but it was connecting. It had that shadow connect. It had that. It had enough of that shadow connect where it looked like I had a full beard, but it was
Yeah.
just low.
Yeah.
Until it was able to fully grow in.
No, I'm serious. That is like it is game changing. It is
Yeah.
game changing. I'm trying to visualize. Okay, you without a beard is actually kind of like if you,
Bro,
if
you
you
know-
went like full
I can
cop
I
face-
can subtract 8 years off the rip.
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
sub-
yeah,
if I shave,
yeah.
because that's the thing. Like when I saw Sherry had sent me somebody did Major Pain for
Yeah, I think I saw. Was that in a group chat?
It was
No,
on. I know
'cause
she
I
sent it
didn't
to
see
me
it.
on Instagram.
I didn't
Okay,
see it,
okay,
so-
okay.
And then she put it on her story. I put it on my story.
Oh, it might have
too.
been the story that I saw.
But somebody did Major Pain, and I would love to do Major Pain as like a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, commit to shaving my face because he
No-
had a clean face,
no beard.
and all he had was a mustache.
Yeah. That was you?
It's me.
Oh no, no.
Oh, that was you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a clean face and just a mustache.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, man, I don't know if I can commit to the
Yeah.
clean face, bro. Like, I would look so different. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's a
wouldn't even
lot.
recognize myself.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's unrecognizable.
Yeah, I
people
wouldn't even
literally don't
recognize myself, bro.
Yeah, that would be. It literally would take at least 8 years off your face, though.
It would. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would
Yeah.
subtract. Yeah, if I could. I could definitely avoid if I wanted to hide from people though. I could shave my face for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, you would not think it's me on any
Say,
level.
fuck this mask. Let me just go bare.
Yeah, for real, bro. Because I don't think people would recognize me at all. Like
Yeah.
they might look at me and think they know me, but then be like, no, that's not AJ.
Right.
Yeah, especially if, like
right.
if you shave your beard and then like put in
And my
contacts.
mustache.
Yeah, that
And then I took my
contact-
glasses off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You'd be
I
like, who the
definitely I
fuck
would
are
throw
you?
a lot of people off.
Yeah. You had contacts before, right?
Yeah, but I gave up on contacts in middle school, man.
I never had.
Yeah, I gave up on them in middle school. But let's start some of these
But yeah,
topics. Let's see what we got. You actually want to move to the middle?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The view is more centered.
Yeah.
Um,
Like this nigga all up on Jeff. Like what the
where
fuck?
do y'all want to start though?
yeah, yeah.
Where y'all want to start? Y'all want to start with? Yeah, where y'all wanna
Anywhere,
start?
anywhere. Throw it at me.
Okay.
Shit, let me take a look.
Okay. Well, Dave Chappelle on SNL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that was the first thing.
Monologue about Kanye, Kyrie, Jews, and the midterm elections.
Yeah.
So what's your? Because did you watch the whole thing? Y'all watched the whole thing.
Well,
before
most
Josh?
of it because I think we stopped it after a while for me.
Yeah, we
you
stopped it.
after
I
a
mean,
while.
I still only saw. Like, I stopped it about 8 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
15-minute long,
It's
so
like
about
about
halfway
15
through.
minutes.
Yeah.
What were some of the,
Before-
what were some of the highlighting points from it? Because I only saw bits and pieces of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I like just like what he said about like when somebody starts off with saying the Jews, you know where
yeah.
it's going,
Right.
and it's it just was so telling because it's like it's just like saying like the blacks or something like that. It's like versus if somebody said black people so versus the blacks always. It's just like you can tell where somebody is coming from just by saying the in front of it. Yeah, so it's like it's like the Jews. It's like okay, he's coming from it from a negative standpoint, so of course the Jews are gonna be angry at that.
He came at it from I do think like he approached it from a level-headed person that's in Hollywood who recognized it. He made this little moment where it was kind of funny. He said he was like, yeah, when I moved to Hollywood, he said, yeah, man, I noticed it too. He said, yeah, there's a lot of Jews in Hollywood. It's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, there are. He's like, but there's a lot of black people in Ferguson, Missouri. So there's no conspiracy behind that either. We don't have to look that.
Right.
It's like just it's.
Well, isn't that like the beauty of Dave Chappelle is like he's the highest celebrity that cuts through the BS.
Yeah.
Such a rational
in our life.
And just shows the contrast.
And
show everything like
and levels in on the common person's playing field, or even makes it simple for all of us to understand.
Correct.
Yeah, you don't understand something.
He's really good at that.
He's good at rationalizing everything.
Rationalizing and simplifying things for the viewers.
He cuts the fat off it, and then he just presents to you, and it's actually kind of funny. When
and it's very funny when you see it. It's like. I wonder if it's him being like he just knows a good way to point out the funny in life.
For sure.
Like, it's funny how this shit really.
I can't imagine hanging around him. He's probably really serious in person.
I don't think so.
I don't think
well,
he's
it's two things with him because there's all those stories of people saying everybody has a Dave Chappelle hanging out with Dave Chappelle for the weekend or 24-hour story.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like when he parties hard. Like you meet up with him at a runway. He's got a private jet. You guys are drinking and laughing on the jet. Getting prepared, you're gambling for 12 hours, you're partying, you're club hopping for a couple hours. Then on the way back, you're getting IVs to replenish your nourishment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's all the stories that were coming out on the Mark
Twain. Like all those stories that were coming out, it was like, damn, bro, I'm trying to party with Dave Chappelle. Like,
man,
if it's like that every time,
if it's like that, that's crazy.
I think he's just a very observant person. You know, when people are just observant. Yeah, they don't have to be like serious all the time, but it's just like they're just good at taking something and separating themselves from a whole from the whole to see the whole picture, you know? Like some people are just really good at doing that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like I don't think serious all the time literally, but I think that it's I don't think he's a comedian all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I don't think he's I think he I agree with you in the sense that I think he might be very serious in the way that he feels about everything.
Yeah.
Like he has a deep. He's
just very introspective.
Yeah, I think so.
Like him by himself.
Yes, this is a live stream, and we are drinking at 2:17.
It's 2:17.
Yeah. Oh wait.
No, 1:17.
Sorry.
Woo, I was just gonna say, I gotta get out of here.
I lost the ability to read the clock for a second.
Yeah, 2 looks nothing like a 1 too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You
I just got the dashes on there.
Oh, gotcha.
But I still got caught slipping though, for real.
Yeah.
It's a skill no one should ever forget. There's actually I don't even know if they still teach kids how to read.
No, they don't. There's that guy whose TikTok I love to follow.
They don't know how to read the clocks.
And he asked New Yorkers and just people simple questions. He'll hold up a sign, a 2-hand clock, and be like, "What time is this?" And they can't say it. He'll say, "Who was in the American and Mexican War? American and Mexican War. What 2 countries?" And they'll be like, "I don't know." He'd be like, "Just take a guess. Just take a guess."
Yeah.
France and Europe, the American. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, or he'll say, "What's 25 plus 25 plus 25?"
Yeah.
Stuff like that, and just completely discombobulate people.
Most of the viral street trivia videos, I would roast these dudes, right? Most of them.
Most of them.
One
unless
the
riddles and
the
stuff.
Bills, man. The Bill. For some reason, honestly, I don't know. Okay, except that Benjamin's on 100. I really don't.
Bills.
I honestly don't like. I couldn't tell you who's on every single bill.
Oh yeah.
Off the top of my head, I would probably get them wrong. I know it's. I generally
I might be able to do it.
Andrew Jackson's on one of them.
Andrew Jackson's on the 20.
He's on
George
20.
Washington's on the single.
George Washington's on the one.
On the one.
Abraham Lincoln's on the penny.
I don't know who's on the $2 bill. The $5 bill is.
Or is Abraham Lincoln on the quarter or on the penny?
Abraham is on the
Abraham
penny.
is on the penny.
Penny. It is the penny. I was right the first time. Okay, quarter is George Washington.
Yeah.
Yep.
George
Washington got 2.
Yeah. Right?
Wait, who's on the $5?
5 Andrew? No.
The nickel?
No, 20 is Andrew, you said?
The 20, Andrew Jackson is the 20.
So who's on the 50?
You said on the 5, Ulysses S. Grant.
Yes, it is Ulysses S. Grant. That's right.
The 5 is it Hamilton or is he on the 10?
Nah, it's Abraham Lincoln
On the 5?
Is on the 5?
on the $5 bill.
Damn,
Damn.
Abe everywhere.
Nah, he's on
yeah.
the nickel. I think Thomas Jefferson's on the nickel.
Okay. Wait, what?
Thomas Jefferson's on the nickel.
think so.
He is on the nickel.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he's our third
Oh,
president.
yeah, the
He's
side
on the nickel.
profile. I'm thinking
Who's on the
side
10?
profile.
Was it Alexander
Think so.
Hamilton?
The $10 bill.
The $10 bill.
Let me see. I'll tell us right now.
Hamilton's on one.
Yeah, Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hamilton's on the
Hamilton's
10.
on
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And then what's after that? 20,
I thought they were supposed to put Harry
50.
Tubman on
Oh, yeah. And then we already know the 100.
I think that was what do you
But
call
that's the
it?
only one everybody
Who's on
talks
the
about.
$2 bill? That's why I
Didn't
couldn't
they have
remember.
like
50
stamps?
Because you don't see it that often.
I think it's Thomas Jefferson too. Hold on.
On the $2 bill?
Features
I mean-
Tom. Oh, that's a different one. The myths around the $2 bill nicknamed Tom
Okay.
by fans because it features Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the front.
There you go.
Yeah.
They need to put.
So it is him on the
I think they need to put somebody black on some kind of currency. Man.
Well, Harriet Tubman was
By
supposed to
this
be on the
point.
20.
Yeah. I
She
knew that
was
was.
supposed to switch out on the 20.
I knew they weren't going to follow through on that one.
Yeah,
though.
that wasn't
Switch it up. Yeah.
that wasn't gonna fall through.
Because once again,
Yeah.
another brilliant Dave Chappelle line. It looks like baseball cards with slave owners on it.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
And like it's like we're all spending that money all the time. Just
Yeah.
look like,
Yeah,
zero
trading with
representation
each
on that
other.
one. Yeah, I'm like, that's why it's crazy to me to go to Africa or somewhere like that. Even when I went to the Bahamas, they have black people on their money.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that
Which
is crazy.
Which is
Oh,
very
yeah.
strange looking to me.
Yeah.
As a
Well,
black
that's the
person.
benefit in like in growing up in a place like that. Is like
You're
you
seeing that.
you're seeing that all the time. Like you
that's
grow
true.
up from the youth and you don't see everybody in
You
power
don't
is
realize
black
that
primarily.
other people are
What
getting
is-
whitewashed.
What is
Yeah, like in Jamaica,
What's
like
their
my doctor
currency?
was black, the lawyers were black,
Everybody was
everybody
Do they
was black.
spend? Is dollars mostly just dollars?
Yeah,
US
it was Jamaican. It's Jamaican currency down there.
It is Jamaican currency.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What's their currency called?
I couldn't even tell you anymore at this point, honestly. But I can tell you that the conversion rate is it's just Jamaican dollars from my understanding.
Okay.
But the currency exchange rate is crazy right now. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a dollar is like easily.
More or less.
Like $5 or $10.
Well, you know that. Well, they were
no,
linked
like
with the monarchy.
Like $100.
Yeah,
like
when
one
I was-
US
yeah,
dollar is like
When I-
100
yeah,
Jamaican
when
dollars.
I can find out. I can find out
They
for
were
you
under
what
the
it is.
Queen, so I would have thought.
When I
for-
was
would've
when
thought
I
for
was
euros
growing up as a
almost.
kid, it was like 1 to 50 low key or something like that.
Wait.
So
50.
Okay.
What 1 to 50 and wow.
I'll find
Yeah.
out the exact like
Dude, that's
exchange
like
rate or what it is.
Africa, like yeah, that's.
But
what
that's the
used to be
thing, though, bro.
Thailand,
Anytime
like-
you travel overseas, and it's like the numbers be throwing me off. Like you might go to Nigeria, and it'd be like 20,000 Nigerian dollars, but it really be like $225.
Yeah.
Look,
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
all I see
American
is
money.
all I see
Yeah.
is 20,000.
It's even-
Japan,
it's
they're
way
just dealing
worse
with
now.
larger numbers. Yeah.
It's way worse now because
Yeah.
one Jamaican dollar is .0066 US dollars. So
Okay, so no,
What?
it's actually that's.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you're saving money, but it's like it's still it's 60 cent on the dollar.
so 1,000. Hold on, let me see.
No, that's
One US dollar is 152 Jamaican dollars.
Yeah.
damn.
Like, see, like you can have fun in parts of Mexico. Like
Are
the
there things
peso-
in
the
Jamaica?
peso
So
is
what's
cheaper.
the 99-cent store in Jamaica then? If $1 US is it?
No,
is
no,
it-
the
is-
prices are up. Yeah. So
is
it,
it-
like, it
so-
it translates.
equivalent of you
so you
spending
go there and you're like,
60
I'm gonna get
so is it the
candy
do-
for 200.
Yes. So
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
no? But is it the 150 store? That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
a corner store. Just name it what they name it. You know what I'm saying?
I
but
guess
what
it's
is the?
still
No,
be-
I'm asking what's the dollar
actual
store though?
Yeah, what's it called?
Like
I don't
what's
know.
what's the cheapest thing you get? Like how much is a pack of gum? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
$100.
$100, $150.
Well, what he's
Okay.
saying is like it's a dollar's a dollar, but it's just like you get more for that dollar anyway.
Right.
But it's just
I don't think you get, but not really. If it costs $1 to buy a single banana at Sheetz right now.
okay.
When I go to Jamaica, I'm hoping it's
that same dollar?
$150.
Yes.
Or is it
no, the other
250?
around. No, that banana will be 60 cent. Is what he's saying, right? That's the exchange.
No,
rate.
I'm sorry.
Didn't you say it's
no.
0.66
That's
of
not
the
the
dollar?
exchange rate. He was saying the value of the Jamaican dollar
Yes.
is 0.001 to our dollar,
.006.
0.006 to our
Yeah.
dollar.
No,
Yeah, so
that's
that's
less
just
than
for
our
one.
dollar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah,
It's-
1 to 1 is equal.
Yeah.
I know.
1.0 is equal. So it's 0.66. That's 60% of our dollar. So
.006.
0.006.
Point
Not 0.6.
Ooh, so it's way less.
Yeah,
so it's
that's-
actually-
yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
on Japan
0.06.
levels. Well,
Yeah.
not quite Japan because
One
Yeah.
US
two
dollar.
zeros
One
almost.
US dollar technically is the equivalent of 152 Jamaican dollars.
Okay, so they're one of those places where you go to the market and like something is 1,500, like no problem.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
something
yeah,
Right.
is
yeah,
1,500.
exactly,
Right.
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
That's why I'm
like,
asking. That's why I'm asking, what's the dollar store? Is the
Yeah.
dollar store the 150 store?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
And now
saying?
it's really like it's like the 150, I
Yeah,
guess,
which
yeah.
that would look crazy on the building. It's the
160.
150 store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, like, because I remember when Bape was popping, I used to go online and try to go in the Bape store, and it's like Japanese, and so it's in yen.
Yeah.
And they have and it would be like 160,000 yen for a hoodie or
man.
something.
Yeah, so I don't like that shit.
Which
It
is
just
actually
confuses my
just-
brain, bro.
Sounds crazy.
But that's
'Cause all
really
I'm
only
looking at is the number.
$160.
That's what happened when I bought a toboggan in Sweden, because I forgot what their currency is, but it was the same shit where it was like in actuality it was 16 American dollars, but it was like 60 or something like that.
Yeah, something crazy.
I was like, why would
which
you
is like-
want to deal with numbers that high on a regular basis?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. But hey,
That large
that's what they established.
Because that makes a car millions of yen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like their
Big
thousands
purchases
is,
are
hundreds.
millions. It's commas behind every purchase.
Yeah.
So it seems kind of stupid to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's
just-
a little scary. Like I'm like, what the fuck?
So in that way, our stuff makes a little more sense. I don't know about the metric system, but like in that way, I think the dollar makes the most sense because on average, a lot of things actually are just $1.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, or
Yeah.
like $5
Yeah.
or something simple.
Yeah.
Hey, so what did Dave Chappelle say about Kyrie? I mean, not Kyrie. What did he say about Kanye? Because Adidas confirms they will sell Yeezy designs without the Yeezy name in 2023.
Oh yeah, he addressed the same clip that everybody addressed. That he went on Drink Champs and said Adidas can't drop me even if I say anti-Semitic shit, and then they dropped him immediately.
Immediately.
Right.
It was like,
What y'all think? What do you think them sales are gonna go with? What's up with them sales?
What they
You
gonna-
think
what they
the
gonna
Yeezys
sell
are
them
$200 anymore?
well, so what? So yeah, because they kept the design. They have the IP.
Yeah, the design is theirs.
Yeah.
And they're gonna sell them next year. They just won't say Yeezy,
Yeah,
but they'll
yeah.
be
Just
the
call it
designs.
something
The limited stock is gonna go up, but all the
Yeah.
new ones that come out are gonna go down, I think.
Yeah,
And therefore,
like
he
the
was
stuff
kinda-
the OG stuff.
Yeah, the OG stuff will go up, but like the stuff that they come out with now, the new stuff, the price is gonna go down a little bit.
Like that, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna pop as much.
Yeah,
Should've go back
like,
to regular
are they gonna
pricing.
sell out, or is it like when they drop? Are we gonna see 100 niggas with them on?
Right.
Nah.
Probably not.
You
Yeah.
think so?
But I gotta give
I
it to
think-
him, man. Yeezy changed the whole design of
He did.
like of athletic sneakers.
He
of
did.
Adidas, everything they make looks like a Yeezy.
That
now.
does, yeah, that's
It's like
true.
that
Yeah.
space age foamy
Yeah.
design, kind of just simple, and I kind of like it.
Yeah, they all
But
bit off that shit.
Honestly, I don't love how Yeezys themselves look. It's terrible, but I like the look that they made Adidas go with after that. Like
Yeah.
I like that style of shoe where it's kind of like soft and simple and you know.
I don't know. See, I'm up in the air about it. Like, I still don't. It's really just a cool ass Croc, low key.
In a way.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Well,
ones,
the ones that the
the
new
ones that
yeah.
specifically the ones that I'm talking about.
That's what
Yeah.
I that's what
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah,
That's
those.
what-
Yeah, it's like I've worn them though. My boy got a couple pairs of them, and I've worn them, and they are comfortable. But I almost don't like how enclosed they are.
Yeah.
I almost don't like how enclosed they are with that Croc material because
Some
my feel.
sweaty foot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm
Yeah.
getting trench foot. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've never worn them.
Is an
you never
actual
put them on before.
I've never put them on, but for me, they just look like a tactical disadvantage.
Right.
Oh, they
right.
definitely are, yeah.
No, I agree.
They
Like it's gonna
definitely
get slippery. There'll be an
But
actual
I mean,
puddle
they
on the bottom.
They are light. I mean, anybody who wears Crocs all the time is gonna like those because it's literally like the same
They
material.
probably weigh
Yeah.
nothing. Almost
Yeah, they're
nothing.
light as hell.
They
They,
register as,
don't
like,
weigh
nothing on your foot.
nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing. It's at least Crocs half my foot is out.
Yeah,
You
but
know
I'm
what
like
saying?
I'm like Dwight sometimes with shoes. Like, can you run in them?
Right. That's an excellent question.
Can I escape danger in these?
Right. I realize that Crocs have sport mode, as everybody says.
Yeah,
Put the strap on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these in sport mode. That
Yeah.
nigga Gideon, I saw him say that. With that the video that he did with Dr. Umar Johnson.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God. Let me put the Dr. Umar Johnson video, another legendary one.
That
Honestly,
was a good video.
when
I was-
Gideon does like black racial stuff that he really shouldn't be doing,
Yeah.
boy, it's legendary.
It's
It's,
very funny.
legendary.
It's funny. I would
And they
say
have
that.
honestly become one of my favorite skits. Like the one where he was a slave at a Civil War reenactment
Very good.
is dark.
High quality
Like,
entertainment, terrible.
when that nigga said, "You better pick that up," he said, "Oh, I'm a pick it. You know I'm a pick it."
You know. And then they both got down and started picking. the
Yo,
cotton.
it's just like, it's so
Yeah.
fucked
They,
up, man.
with the bag of processed cotton that they brought with them. And I
Right.
just yeah.
And then
yeah.
even how they do talking about it, they were like, all we could find was processed cotton. Like the cotton gin hit this already. But like, you be like, bro, relax, bro. Like,
He's mastered the banter under
God,
pressure.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
And I will give him that.
He
That's
never
amazing.
He never looks under pressure. He
Yeah.
never,
Yeah, like
but
it's seamless.
just the comebacks
Effortless.
are top tier.
Master the
That's why
banter.
you can steal his skits all you want to. You're not gonna do it
Yeah.
as good as him. His
Yeah. Play the song again. Play the song.
You know who did it?
yeah,
You know who
the
actually
fuck
did it
Tyrone.
really
Yeah.
well was Tom Green.
Tom
yeah,
Green was
he
the
good.
he's the Godfather.
He's the really
Yeah.
good banter under pressure because he would do
was
live
the
action
Godfather.
pranks with him. Yeah, and he
He
would
was the
just-
Godfather.
He would stay in character and he would stick with that. He would continue
Always.
a line of like you keep that little like whatever it is that he was doing.
This
he
is
would keep
random,
it all
but
within
can you
sketch.
look up what happened to Tom Green? Tom Green is one of those rare people that caught Lyme disease, I think.
I think he had
Really?
testicular cancer.
That's what it was, testicular cancer. That's
Oh,
what it
he
was.
did. But around his
He did
show.
it on the show.
He did the
Yeah,
operation
one
on the
of his
show.
he had one-
Damn,
he
I
had- he
forgot
had
about that.
He had his ball removed. One of his
And he
balls-
showed
I
it,
think what the
too.
procedure's called. It's like a testectomy or something.
Yeah, I
When
think
they
he
So
had,
he has
put your
one
balls
more.
he had
in.
one of his nuts removed.
And he made
Yeah.
a whole bit out of it.
made
He
a
made,
whole
like,
bid, had it in the jar, showed us.
That's
and stuff.
amazing.
Yep.
Like just thinking about it, like how I'm like thinking about health as I'm older.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't thinking about health at all. So to me,
Right.
it was just entertainment.
Right,
But now,
right.
just looking back, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
That is crazy. He did that on fucking air.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that episode when he took it out. They showed it on MTV.
They showed it in the jar.
The ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. I
Yeah,
forgot
so
about
that was crazy. I thought it was Lyme disease, but Lyme disease is one of those
Yeah.
rare ones that you never forget.
Yeah.
If somebody says they get Lyme disease, you're like, damn, for real?
That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
So you eat a lot of lime?
around
Like,
here, man. You go camping a lot. You gotta watch out for that shit.
Lyme disease will put a nigga down.
Yeah.
They don't realize, like, Lyme disease will take you down. Remember when Chris Monroe had
Chris
it?
Moreau had it.
He
Yeah,
was fucked for like a couple years.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
life thing. It never goes away.
Yeah, it never
Yeah, he
goes
still
away,
has it,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
There's no cure.
Lyme disease is something you get from ticks, and it's like, it fucks with your blood, I think.
Yeah, it's like an autoimmune.
Yeah, it like
So-
makes you autoimmune pretty much.
And the
You're
crazy thing
susceptible
is-
to everything.
So
That's
there's
crazy.
a shell when you get bit by a
Bubble boy
tick
type
that
shit.
has the Lyme disease in him or whatever it is that I think 'cause I feel like it's like a parasite or something.
What the ticks are?
The Lyme disease.
Oh, yeah, I'm not
actually-
sure.
Like whatever
I think
it
it's an organ.
is
But either way,
that gives you life.
but when you get the bite, it makes like a bullseye bruise, like a multicolored bullseye bruise on you, and that's how you. If you have a bruise after you get bit by a tick, you got Lyme. Yeah.
And it's like it takes years and you never really get rid of it.
It has
like-
little random ways.
So
it
you're
just,
like in
messes
the
with you.
hospital and sick. It's like it's like one of those things like you have to learn to live with kind of thing.
Right. Like
So it's like Lyme disease is always scared the shit out of me.
yeah,
that's
It's
tough.
always scared the hell out of me.
Just cop
'cause-
that from a tick.
You can just get it anytime, can't you?
You get bit
Yeah,
by a tick.
I mean,
Yeah, if you get bit
by
by a tick.
ticks.
That's it.
Ticks, that's it. Yeah,
That's rough.
And it's like if you're in the city, you don't have to worry about that because
Right.
ain't no ticks running around. But like if you're in the country and like you said, if you go camping,
Camping.
like, yeah, you need to make sure that you're
ticks.
being safe and checking yourself and
Yeah.
because I mean, it's not as soon as you get bit, ticks sit there and latch on.
He got
Yeah,
it.
they
he
so
got
if
it.
you're
yeah,
able to get it
yeah.
off,
Yep.
then
Yeah.
you can. You'll
I've
be
had a
good.
tick on me before when I was a kid, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'll
man, I had
you'll be
yeah.
good if you're able to get it off. But if it's one of those situations where
I've
like
had a few ticks.
tick
Yeah.
has
We
been
in North
just bleeding
Carolina.
on you, like
Yeah.
eating off you, then yeah.
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 No, I actually do enjoy camping, but
Yeah,
Me
yeah,
too.
for sure.
I really
it
love
is one of
camping.
the things that you really got to watch out for here. Because if you go on certain campsites, if you look down at the ground, you can literally see them walking around, and it's like if you stand still, you can see them approaching. There's some nasty.
Yeah, they are.
ones, man.
Yeah,
I
ticks
do-
are disgusting
Yeah,
as
they
fuck.
are. Yeah, but I either way, yeah, Lyme disease is not what you want, bro.
So we're not wearing Yeezys, pretty much. All right, so let's move over to this DRAM response to Drake's verse about Cha Cha versus Hotline Bling when he got beat up by Drake security.
And then when was this? When he got
And
beat up.
you remember Hotline Bling? I mean, that was some years ago. I didn't realize
Like
that
less than
DRAM had got
16, I
beat up
guess.
by his security.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that happened.
I knew they had
until-
issues with the record stuff, but
I knew
didn't
they
know-
had. I knew they had record beat, but I didn't
Yeah.
realize they ran down, like it was a rundown situation.
Yeah, yeah, this is
I
coming out
realized it
now.
became,
Until
For me.
Drake had a line about the Hotline Bling and Cha Cha Slide on this most recent album, and DRAM jumped on the internet. He was like, "Bro, we ain't had no problem since your just security like jumped me. Like, what's up with that one-on-one fade though? Like, but yeah,
bringing
I
that
don't know.
Virginia energy that.
But honestly, Shelly, isn't it Shelly now?
Yeah.
You,
FK.
know, you don't
yeah,
need to
sure.
do this. You're for some reason, DRAM is kind of cemented in history for me.
Yeah,
I
like,
do.
I feel like DRAM.
I fuck with DRAM.
I fuck with DRAM.
DRAM has influenced a lot of
Shelly,
these people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we don't need you to do this. We don't need to do
Yeah,
this.
chill
It's
out.
old. Don't respond.
Yeah.
Actually, you might have needed to do it just because hopefully you got some music coming out now that you've gone viral recently.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got some music coming out because he's never had a whack project.
Nah, DRAM is
He's
good. man.
never had a whack project. But that was definitely one of those situations where Hotline Bling really did kind of kill a lot of momentum he had.
Took over all his shit low key. You haven't
Yeah,
heard
he
him
was
like,
on the rise.
Yeah, he was moving up.
And then Hotline
He's
Bling.
a writer though more than anything though.
But he made good music too, though. But yeah,
He
I think he's
did,
been
but
writing for people though, hasn't he?
it still kind of killed his trajectory.
No, I agree. Like his
Yeah.
personal career.
Yeah, his personal career. Yeah,
Because I feel like it has been nothing but him. Because I
mean, he rebranded to
He's
Shelly.
been right. Yeah.
He rebranded to Shelly.
Yeah, no, I agree. And so every day that this album is out, I swear like this literally is like a hate note to all of Drake's little beefs.
Yeah.
He's just airing all
Do
the shit.
something for me.
And I guess
Got
and you
some
don't.
lines for my pussy ex for me.
Yep. And some of
21.
it's so subtle that you don't even know it is unless it's you.
True.
And so therefore you kind of have to. You're gonna have to tell them. You have to self-report.
Right. A lot of the times we wouldn't know who they're talking about until that person says, "Wow, okay, Drake."
right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But it's
like
like
they air themselves out.
I didn't.
Until you hear the response and shit.
Yeah, they're airing themselves
Yeah.
out to where it's like.
But Drake is a victim of that as well with Fantano, because Fantano
He
trolled
called
by
it the
saying that
he caught it the worst with
yeah,
Fantano.
like nobody would have known that wasn't true, that he gave Fantano a cooking recipe for vegan cookies. Like people would have just probably believed that,
Right.
if Drake didn't come out and say, "Man, you know I didn't say that shit. I said this." And he's like, "Look, you just made yourself look like an idiot."
Yeah, that was.
That was an inside joke between you and I, because you know. Like, it was just so
agree.
crazy that Fantano just like
Exposed that shit.
Yeah.
he exposed it by trolling him. Like, that's
Right.
crazy.
That's sassy.
But only he knew that.
That's
Yeah.
sassy
And
ass
then
who
Drake
we
made
are
everybody
It
energy.
was an inside troll.
he really,
I've
he
never
really
seen
caught
an
a
inside
crazy
troll
L on
before.
that.
That
He
was-
really caught a crazy L.
That was very fitting for the album. That was that was the same type of.
He didn't give
of-
Fantano no bars on this album. Now that I think
That's
about
what I
it.
thought. Yeah, I thought he
Yeah.
might. He
That-
should
Of
have.
all the people he gave bars to,
Should've
he
given
did not give
something,
Fantano no bars.
I guess he didn't
reviewed
want Fantano to come back with something else again. I guess.
I think
Because Fantano caught a W for sure. It was a whole W.
Fantano reviewed the album.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
I didn't watch it.
He
I,
said
I,
he
Oh,
thought
what
it
did
was
he
like
give
I gotta
it?
watch it. I
He
gotta
did.
watch the video.
6.
He gave it a 6.
Yeah,
Strong to light 6 or light 6. What was it?
Damn, I forgot like what
You
exactly
forgot
what he
that he
said.
did.
I forget that
Honestly,
he does that.
Yeah, he's got those
6.
3 tiers with it for every
Like
number.
if it's
A
closer to
Confident 6 in
7.
modern hip hop is actually a decent rating for Fantano.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, yeah, he didn't go ham or anything. He was just like, he literally like did it like it was a real album. He didn't bring up anything about the whole trolling stuff. He was just like,
Good, he
yeah,
did his
he's like,
job.
he said the tracks he liked. He said the tracks he didn't like, but he was like,
Right.
overall, it's okay. It was an okay project. He
Right.
said he liked it better than the last project,
Right.
which he thought it was trash. So he was just like, oh, I feel like Drake is getting back to how
Back
he
to
was.
his roots.
So yeah, overall, I would say it was a positive review. So.
Okay,
He's-
good.
And you know, he's regarded as a serious reviewer,
Yeah.
a serious journalist of some kind to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think it's some people. There's a couple of them, and I really like that space is actually not only filled by just Anthony Fantano. There's actually black people. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
taking just as
Sean
seriously,
C.
like Sean C.
I love
C.
Sean C's content.
hip
God,
hop,
I
And so
love
because
his
he's
content.
taking like your artistic
Dead end hip-hop,
integrity or
yeah.
whatever you want to call it, that's actually at risk in that situation. If you go into that review and it's personal and you're in your feelings,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
then your whole integrity, like it's like
Yeah,
Like I
we
can't
can't
watch you
value your
anymore.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What am I
that's so
watching you
weird.
for at this point?
Right,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Now
so-
you're just gonna be biased about shit.
right. You
Yeah.
have to remove
Yeah.
yourself from that. That's the only.
Yeah.
And
you gotta
actually
stay
that-
objective.
Yeah, that was an exercise of control for him, and that actually makes me trust him. His
His
ability
more.
to do
even
things.
more, yeah,
A lot
true.
more.
Right. Right.
And I think that's like little
His
things like that
professionalism
are
of it.
for sure.
Yeah.
Little moments like that are where I think people actually like capture and like have an audience that trusts them, and like you really, hey, he was a bigger man in this
Yeah,
situation.
right,
And like,
right.
yeah, you know, he was reviewing an album that clearly was getting at everybody and their mama.
Oh my God, he was going crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. I can't
It
lie.
was.
It's a lot of fun. I like listening to it. I do. I can't. You know, from time to time, it's got some.
I fuck with the album.
It's
There's
got some
like,
bangers on it.
I got
man.
like, see, the funny thing is with Drake albums, I normally make playlists right after I listen to the whole album and put my favorites on.
same.
there, so that I could just go.
I just strain out.
Just
the,
to
yeah, just wash out the stuff
Yeah.
that I don't want to listen to.
Yeah.
Just boom, 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 boom. These are my songs.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
and it's normally about 40 to 60% of the album, unless it's like a banger album where it's just like
Yeah.
All of them low key.
The last album that did that for me was If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
I knew you
That
were
was
gonna
the
That's
last one.
Fantano's favorite
Yeah.
Drake album.
It was crazy.
It's
God,
crazy.
it was
It was
crazy.
crazy.
It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that nigga just he said like he put himself above everybody. Opening it up with Legend,
Yeah, it's crazy.
gave niggas goosebumps. We was
crazy.
like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because
album
that
is-
song literally starts without like with almost just a couple beats played, like not even shit. It's just,
Yeah.
like, not even. It's like starts with him. If I pull up on, you know what I'm saying? Like literally.
Tell that nigga
back.
I'm
What a way to start an album, bro.
Yeah.
Literally, the album starts with you just coming in. Fuck it.
All I know,
I agree.
if I die, I'm a motherfucking legend. It's too late for my city. I'm the youngest nigga rapping. Oh
Yeah,
my
he went
God.
crazy.
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend.
Like
That was some real shit right there.
That's crazy.
We was like, you right? You're right.
Yeah.
You're a legend, bro. We
Yeah.
get it.
I know. I'm like,
The fact that you said it, we have to treat you as such all of a sudden. Like, literally,
that
we
little-
all had to view him differently.
I require that level of confidence out of my rappers.
Yeah,
Facts.
real shit.
Facts.
And like I'm that's probably silly. I don't know, but it's like boxers. Who wants a boxer that's not super confident in themselves?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I want you to be,
I'm
I want you
alright.
to be toxic.
I'm cool with a silent assassin too.
Yeah, because
You either have to be a silent
That or-
assassin
yeah.
or
That's another type of confidence.
or a loud confidence.
Yeah,
You
or a
can have-
Conor McGregor or a Floyd
Right.
Mayweather. Like,
Right.
I actually
One of
I
those.
agree. I actually respect Keanu Reeves' energy more
Right.
than I
Yeah.
do Conor McGregor energy.
Yeah.
Right.
In
Yeah,
some
yeah,
ways,
yeah.
he don't fight.
Yeah.
But like, if there was a boxer that had Keanu Reeves' energy,
there were
that shit would
there
be-
are boxers like that for sure.
there are some that
There's
are
a few.
cool like
Yeah.
that. But you have to throw them a couple bones.
Because
in order
Canelo
to,
was like that
hype
for
the
a
fight.
while.
Oh, yo,
I feel like that was a language barrier.
Stylebender lost last night.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah,
Stop
he
it,
did,
lost
he
last
did. No,
night.
he did. Yeah, he
He
definitely
did.
He lost
did.
last
Yeah.
night,
He
and
did.
it was against the guy
That beat him already too.
that beat him in the kickboxing league.
yeah,
Yeah.
beat him like
These
Yeah.
little crossovers, man.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the highlight, but I was really hoping he won. He got that lick back. You know
I heard
what I'm
I heard
saying?
he won most all the rounds. Until the very last
It
round.
was a total knockout too, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It
it was.
was a
Yeah,
little
it was like
knockout,
his camp stopped the fight, low key.
So-
TKO shit, yeah.
So who's at a disadvantage on crossovers? Who do y'all think? The kickboxing and boxing.
Well, between kickboxer, boxer is at a disadvantage, I think.
Now you're saying now if
talking
they
about
go which
boxing
way?
to
If they go
MMA?
which way? Yeah.
yeah, boxing to MMA, boxers are at a disadvantage.
Because they have less.
Yeah,
they have
for
a
sure.
lower,
They're-
because
they're all
their
up
whole
here.
lower
Yeah,
half.
Yeah,
is-
they're
is-
all up. Yeah, they're all upper
Yeah.
half.
Now,
yeah.
okay, what if the kickboxer is forced to box?
No, if the kickboxer is forced to, in that sense,
He's at a-
they're both
okay,
at disadvantage. They're
yeah,
both at
because
disadvantages.
one is
Yeah,
upper
right,
body.
yeah,
the
yeah.
other's body.
No,
One is
they're-
upper body, but the other one is whole
Yeah,
body.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They're-
okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
this other person, you're going against somebody who specializes in their upper body compared to you who specializes in your
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
body.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They're
yeah.
both at disadvantages though. If a kickboxer goes to a boxing match and has to fight just a boxer,
box.
he's gonna lose more likely.
Now, I'm gonna
Because
tell you,
now he has to retrain his brain to shut
gonna
his
tell
feet
you
off.
the-
Oh,
Yeah.
don't use the feet. Don't use
Yeah.
the feet.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you
yeah.
the worst
Yeah.
transition.
They both
Boxers
are.
never do well in MMA though.
Oh no, for sure.
No,
yeah.
no,
Never.
no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no,
because
no,
you have
no.
to train your whole.
No.
Once
you
it
have to
goes
train
to
the
the
whole lower
once it goes to the ground, they are done.
Yeah, they're done.
They're done.
Yeah.
That's why I said they're both at disadvantages.
Unless you
Yeah,
started
yeah.
with like a wrestling past and then you became a boxer, which is a lot,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot
True.
of those.
If
too.
one
True.
goes to the other, they typically lose either
Right.
way.
Okay, here's one example. Okay, who's got it? Who's got it? Jake Paul or Andrew Tate? Who's winning now? 'Cause I know y'all heard about the
Okay,
fight.
bro.
I know you heard about
I
Oh, wait,
did
it
see
happened
that.
already?
I saw that. No. They did.
Oh.
They did a face off.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw
Okay, but this is the thing, bro. The Paul situation. I didn't want to believe that they were paying people to win. They're paying people to win, bro.
It looks
There's
like
no
it.
way you're whooping all these people. They beat Anderson Silva.
Yeah, but the
How?
reason
I mean,
well,
that's
winnable.
I've watched the fight.
Yeah,
He's
I think that's
a
winnable.
serious
He's
fighter,
good.
man.
He can fight.
He's not the best fighter, but he's a
He can
serious
fight.
fighter,
He
man.
can
Like,
fight,
yeah,
bro.
like,
He can fight.
Man, dude's not. He's
No,
not a
he-
scrub, man.
yeah,
He's
he's
not a
not a
scrub.
The only person they didn't lose, I was talking to Richie about this. The only person that didn't take the L was Mayweather. And Richie was like, that's because there's
There's 100-pound difference.
I was about to say, he'd
but
have
they
so
were
much.
like,
Yeah,
they
it's
were
funny.
like, even if they weren't paying people to win, they were like, you can't outbid Floyd.
Yeah.
If he came to him like, I'll give you this much to lose, Floyd would be like, nigga, I give you this much to lose.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to right now?
Yeah.
Like I'm not sacrificing my record for no nigga on YouTube.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
nothing.
It's not
like,
worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, for him, he's literally the only person you can't outpay to jeopardize their career if they were throwing fights.
Well, stay true to your sport. If you
Right.
if you have the integrity in the sport and you believe in your sport, you stay in your weight class, etc. Now, if you have a body that is capable of switching weight classes, as there are a lot of dudes
Oh,
that
yeah,
are.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're
Like-
6'3", you do have the ability. You honestly, you have like you're a chameleon. You can
Yeah.
actually you can switch weight classes at will because you can cut like a mug and like go like welterweight
Yeah.
and heartbeat. But it's like it's just like as Floyd Mayweather. How tall is Floyd?
Like 5'6", 5'7".
So like he's like
5'7",
5'6",
I think.
5'7", and he's like super lean.
I think he's
Yeah.
5'7".
And it's like he can't go nowhere, man. He's one of those
That's
guys
true.
like he can't change weight class if he
Yeah,
wants to.
he can't just drop 40 pounds. He can't just go up 40 pounds. And
He's 5'8".
He's got nothing to drop.
5'8". Yeah, he's not tall.
He has nothing to drop, and he has no like weight to drop, and then he can't build enough. If he builds a whole bunch of muscle, it's gonna drop his speed so much, and that's his like.
True.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps him safe, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man, I don't know what the.
I think they paid Anderson though, just because like the promo for the Anderson thing was a little different. Like, cause I saw them on that green screen dancing together. I never see that before. They're in the same, bro. They were in like the same room, bro. They were in like the same room doing like a TikTok dance or some shit, bro. Like in the same room, separate time for promo. I'm like that.
real?
I'm like that. I'm like, yeah, this one's
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
for.
What is this?
This one's
bro,
paid for, bro. Like
I
the
wish-
rest of them maybe, but this one's paid for.
Right.
bro.
This is promo
See,
for
like,
a
I
blood
wish
sport.
I could go into
Yeah.
these things and say, so and so's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Anytime the Pauls fight, I don't know, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always think they're gonna lose. I either always think they're gonna lose, or I'm like, I don't know.
The best
You know what I'm
one was
saying?
that Tyron Woodley fight. Those fights were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, okay, do you think maybe you think he's gonna lose because he used to make viral videos on YouTube, but he's just like some corny guy?
Nah, he's a good. He's
Paul,
good.
the
He's
Pauls, the
he's
Pauls,
grown.
the Pauls.
He's not.
Or do you, like, what do you
They're
think? Like,
getting better.
What do you think it's based in? Like, what do you think? Because I mean, I don't know. I think I agree. Like, in a way, I kind of agree. It's like he be winning these fights, and I'm like, man, he has no business winning.
That's what I'm
But it's
saying,
like,
bro.
But if he could,
But
I
at
don't
the
know,
same
like,
time,
can't
I
he
know
just-
you're putting in the work. I know
Right.
he's not.
Right. I'm like-
I know he's not putting in the work. You
Like,
know what
but,
I'm
like
saying?
Right.
before they started doing YouTube, were they into this before that?
No.
No.
I mean, they were
no.
obviously
To my
they
knowledge.
obviously cared about their fitness because they were always in shape guys.
Right.
They strike me as
So-
somebody that might have wrestled in high school.
I think they
True.
did. yeah.
That's
I think
true.
one of them.
Yeah,
They're like
that's
sport
true.
inclined or something.
Even football, maybe. You know
Maybe
what I'm saying?
football,
Like, but
yeah. High school wrestlers,
But they weren't
love
boxing
to go
before
into
they became
MMA,
YouTubers.
man. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like there's I think that at the end of the day, it's like money can pay for the best of everything in the world. Of course, true. Like you can pay Manny Pacquiao's trainer if you have enough money, or you could pay whoever if you have enough money, and then you will be the best thing that you can possibly get out of what you do have.
right.
Yeah. So like LeBron's kids are probably going to go to somebody's league because they just, I mean, like, dude, they each have their own shooting coach. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like they if
Yeah.
if you're not at least the best one in your league at your current age, like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? If you're even interested in basketball, like, what are you
Yeah,
even doing?
they
I
both
can tell you
wrestle,
who
by
I
the way.
want
Yeah.
to win.
Yeah,
I can
you
tell you who I want to win. Y'all know I fuck with Andrew Tate. I want Andrew Tate to win.
I kind of want him to win just to like, cause man, damn, like at least
somebody will
do
beat
what
you.
I want him
Kickboxing world
to win at least.
Are they
what he's
really
good
gonna
at.
fight?
Because my thing, huh?
I think they're teasing it. I don't know if they've signed all the paperwork yet. They definitely teased the whole showdown, and I don't see why Andrew Tate wouldn't do it. And I don't see. I mean,
Yeah.
the Pauls are down for whatever.
Yeah.
We know that. But
mean-
I don't see why Andrew Tate wouldn't do it. You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? So
If it's a kickboxing match, Tate wins. If it's boxing, I'm gonna give it to Jake, bro.
Sure, I agree.
That's the
Complete
thing,
1,000%.
but
He's gonna make
I'ma
him
give
box,
it to
though.
Jake,
He's gonna
bro.
make him box though.
Yeah.
can
He's
you
not.
see?
I've seen
Can
it.
you see if they have like their weights and stuff? I wonder if they
Looking at their
because
little
they're about
like,
the same height.
cause looking at Tate
Paul's
fight.
Tate looks like
mad
he has
tall.
more reach.
Yeah.
though.
Jake Paul is like 6'4" or something, or 6'3" or something. He's up there a little bit.
Okay.
But then Andrew Tate is not short either. He's in the 6 foot either. Also,
Yeah,
They
but
might be like a
watching
2-inch
watching
difference or
Tate
something.
fight,
Dude can fight, man.
he can fight, but he's not a boxer at all.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's a brawler.
Yeah, he's a bro. He's
of
not a
some sort,
boxer.
yeah.
Like, but he's
I agree. He's like,
he's like his fight. He's a pretty aggressive.
yes.
He's pretty aggressive
pretty
to
aggressive.
the fault though.
I was about to say,
in
he's
the
not really
boxing ring.
cautiously aggressive though.
Exactly. So he's aggressive
Right.
to the point where in a boxing ring it's gonna fuck him up.
So
'cause he's not-
so is it like
Because you don't have all your weapons.
you don't have the
Physical.
same kind of defensive scheme. Like you got to like in kickboxing you got to worry about it a little bit more. So you're not
He was
always.
a 4-time world champion, right?
Yeah, dude,
For
actually, dude.
kickboxing, was it 4-time?
I think so.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I
If
looked
it was
that
4.
up.
Yeah, I think he had a few. He had a
Yeah,
handful.
he had a
Yeah,
few.
yeah, he had a
he's
few.
decent in his weight class.
Oh
He's not
shit, they
bad.
got the bro, that's crazy. All I typed in was Jake Paul height and reach, and they literally have Tate and Paul shit lined up beside each other.
Word, perfect.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So what are we
Yeah.
working with?
All right, I'm clicking on the link. 'Cause they had it
Okay,
all right
okay.
there. It had
Because
it on
they
Google.
they
don't
look
put
like
it
they
on
were
link.
about the same height. Andrew Tate got
I
him
think
by a
they're
little
similar.
bit. Yeah.
It's a decent
They're both
matchup.
6'1".
I
They're both
think it's a-
6'1". I
Oh,
know
they're
that.
both
Yeah,
6'1",
yeah,
okay.
okay. I thought so. I think I thought it was a decent matchup. I knew it was like that.
Yeah.
That's why it's interesting to me because that's a good fight. As far as I'm
You're
concerned.
right. Because
Yeah.
that is another thing too. The Pauls will like fight other celebrities that aren't even in their weight class.
I'm sick of watching.
you know what I'm saying?
Tate's
Like,
record is crazy though.
Yeah,
Make you,
fighting basketball players.
His
What is
record
his
alone,
record?
his record alone will make you want to reconsider shit.
Yeah.
What's his record?
His kickboxing record looks to be 76 wins, 9 losses.
Yeah. No, dude.
That's crazy.
And that's why I'm like, he's losing.
That's what I'm saying,
in the
bro.
marketplace of ideas. He's
Yeah,
losing this
bro,
battle. He's
like-
losing this fight. Go back to what you're good
Yeah,
at.
bro. That's
yeah,
what I'm like.
yeah.
Major pain.
When
And
you-
business is good.
When you've had what? What's that? 81 or 82 fights total?
That's 85 fights.
That's
That's a lot
85
of
fights
fights,
total,
man.
and
That's a
you
lot of
won
fights.
72 of them.
And he's
Nigga,
two and
you
one,
weren't doing
2
this
and 1
for fun,
MMA.
nigga.
Yeah.
You
were this.
You were this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's a lot of fights,
But
bro.
Anderson Silva was that.
And
He's a whole
that's
nother
what
animal.
bothers
Yeah,
me. And
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
bothers
animal.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
It bothers me when they go against these legends who have these extensive resumes and
And
win.
they win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
The
Yeah.
Anderson Silva, it's like, it's not some. He's just not like he's not no like guy that just started or has a light record. He's gone against gladiators and came out on top. He was
Yeah.
top gladiator at one
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
That's the one that got like knocked out, like, and it was like a meme and shit.
Anderson
Oh,
No, no,
wait,
no.
the
What
leg
was that?
You're
What was
thinking
that?
of-
Blew his
you're thinking of
femur
Nate
out?
Robinson.
Oh,
Nate.
okay.
Anderson blew his femur. Somebody blew his femur out, right? With the side leg kick where it was like, He
That
was that
happened
one, right?
that happened to Conor McGregor when he was fighting that dude.
Mm-hmm. Folded him.
I mean, that's happened more than
Silva didn't
once.
blow out his leg once. I thought Anderson Silva had a leg blowout.
I don't know.
Oh,
maybe.
I don't know if Anderson Silva ever had a leg blow. He might have, but I didn't follow his MMA career,
Okay,
so I
I
don't know.
think he did. I think he had a leg
Okay,
blowout.
I wouldn't be
think he had a leg blowout.
surprised.
Yeah, Silva break their leg. Wait. Yeah, Silva breaks a leg in the fight versus Chris Weidman.
And so he fought him post. He snapped his like femur before.
Bro, they be snapping them shit.
Yeah,
Bro, when
which
that
one's
shit
your
be
femur? Is it
happening.
femur?
It's like
man.
rubber, bro.
Bro,
It's crazy.
God.
Yeah,
Let's be
it's-
real. Like
Never seen
humans
it.
are fragile, y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the human
like,
bodies, man.
Yeah, like if anybody took, like if you just stood there and lined me up good, and you're like, and I'm like, yo, I'll give you, like, let me just take let me give you my best shot
Yeah.
at the side of your calf. I'd probably blow
Yeah.
your shit out.
But
too.
also, if you don't do it right, you fuck up and break your own shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Plus, he was flexing. He was blocking it.
Yeah.
So
You block it.
he put force into it too. So it like gave him like he pushed
Yeah.
back.
But and on top of that, too, but think about like ninjas and shit. You know, they're training their bones. They'll have somebody. They'll lay down and have an old Asian man. It's always an old Asian man doing
I'm
shit.
trying to think. What?
You need that flute.
I don't know, but it's so
They'll have an
weird.
old Asian
Yeah.
man with 2 sticks beating your shins.
Yep. Yep.
To give micro things into your bone grow back stronger, just like how people will punch walls,
Calcify your
whatever.
bones,
to calcify your bones
Yeah.
to make your bones stronger and more dense than what they would ever
Yeah.
normally be.
It's so funny when I hear you say ninjas out loud like that. I'm trying to picture what that looks like. Yeah, no, it's real shit though.
But it's the old ninja
The old
master.
ninja shit, yeah,
Yeah.
the
Knuckles,
old ninja
man.
master.
The
Yeah.
long ass beard.
Got you on call, huh?
That's not the phone.
That's Narcos.
Yeah, that shit deep. That shit deep as hell,
Let's
man.
see. So yeah, I want Andrew Tate to win. In summary,
Yeah. I mean, they literally have roughly the same stats, bro. They have almost the same reach.
minus the record.
Yeah,
But
like they're
obviously
both
records
6'1".
against the Pauls don't really matter. it
They don't
seems
show
like.
me much hair outside of their.
know what
I
I'm
guess.
saying?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
like,
it's
like history don't seem to matter when they step in the ring with
Yeah,
that.
when he won
yeah.
his first fight, I was like, really? You know, like,
I feel like his first fight or two was with people that weren't
that
even,
weren't okay.
they
Maybe
weren't
that's
even-
why.
When he worked for his
Yeah.
like first 1 or 2, they weren't even with people that were like comparable, like in their
No,
weight class.
no.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
They were like YouTubers too. One of them, I think.
Yeah, they were just
Oh.
like regular YouTubers. They weren't the way that any fighting arena would match their
They were starting
opponents up.
easy.
Like somebody, even though me and Leon would never be matched up in an organized sport.
No, hell
because
no.
our
It's
height and
it's
our
way
weight
different.
is just so different.
It's so off. No.
It's literally like, what the fuck? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But in those, that's the one thing about those celebrity things too, is that celebrity is the criteria.
Oh,
So it could
okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Bruh, Aaron Carter versus Lamar Odom. Was it
Yeah.
Aaron Carter?
Yeah.
Was it Aaron Carter versus Lamar
R.I.P.
Odom?
Yeah.
Eric,
It's- oh,
oh,
yeah,
what?
R.I.P.
He was a boxer?
He
No,
boxed
he-
Lamar Odom,
yeah,
but it's
they-
like
yeah.
Lamar Odom
Oh,
is
shit.
huge
Yeah.
compared to him, bro.
It
Like,
didn't make any sense.
like the matchup is so ridiculous,
Yeah.
it's not even
It
funny.
didn't make
So
any
it's like that is another thing about this whole celebrity boxing is like they're not going off of
Yeah.
height and weight on any level
Typically,
because
no.
nobody
But-
like Lamar Odom should be able to match up with an Aaron Carter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jake Paul's first fight was KSI.
KSI's a big nigga though.
Yeah, but KSI's I know, but KSI now.
Yeah.
Now KSI,
Oh, he wasn't like that back then.
But he was a little bit bigger. But back
Okay.
then, that was when they first fought. They weren't like both like boxers like that.
Gotcha.
And KSI has gotten way better. And then it went to Nate Robinson. Or no.
Nate.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Nate Robinson, the NBA player.
The NBA player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It went to somebody
that
before
nigga
that.
fell out the ring.
Yeah, he knocked him out.
He
of
was the
ring,
one
yeah.
who had
Is
a
that the
bad
one I
night.
was thinking about?
The meme.
I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
there was one that was very embarrassing. Like
Where-
they,
yeah,
that was
one.
Nate.
That
That
was
was
Nate.
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
that nigga, he crumbled
He
his ass.
disrespected
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he crumbled him.
He
bro.
he was the one where he fell forward and fell on the floor.
And I saw a bunch of
Yeah.
memes and shit.
Yeah, it was that Nate Robinson one.
That was
Yeah,
when,
and then-
that's what happens when you fight somebody.
He got
that's
Woodley
just
too,
not
though.
prepared.
He got Woodley knocked out too, though. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
because he fought Woodley twice, and then I think he lost the second time. I think he knocked him out.
Yeah.
One of them. I gotta look at it.
I don't think it's that unbelievable though. Like I said,
No. I think he's earned
that
it.
If you have the
I
proper
don't think it's
pieces, the
unbelievable.
proper coaching and stuff, you can.
Yeah,
unlock,
I think he's earned it, bro.
Yeah, you can unlock talent in people that you wouldn't normally.
I
Yeah,
hope Andrew Tate wins, though. I really do.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
really hope he wins.
but I do.
Let's. What do you think? What'll happen if he doesn't win though? Like, what's
Over
the
Tate?
repercussions?
If Andrew,
Like if
doesn't win,
Aaron Paul wins over Aaron,
Aaron Paul.
like what's
it'd be
the
super
what's the
funny.
things? Like,
I would just be pretty funny. That's all. I just think
Yeah, I
like,
think that's
like, what do
really
we
about
lose?
it.
more than anything.
Yeah.
Because like it's, or I mean, it would be funny, but like not funny because that'll just be he's stacking up L's at that point. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like, he got canceled, and then you got
Oh,
You need a
okay.
win. You gotta
Right.
get. He,
Oh,
needs,
okay.
he, needs a,
Okay.
he needs a big win right
yeah,
He needs a
this
win.
right now. He needs
now. But
it.
at the same time,
His
the
followers need this.
the Andrew Tate versus Jake Paul,
Yo, they're
that
just
might bring
doing it again, bro.
that might-
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
The Andrew Tate versus Jake Paul or whatever. I think that might bring in. I'm sure the one he did with Floyd brought in the most money. I think that one's gonna be right below that one.
Yeah, it would bring in a lot of money.
It'll bring a lot of money.
Bring a lot of
yeah.
money in.
Turn the fan on so we can.
Hey, turn the fan on. It's cold.
You said what? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work. Yeah,
Like a
dude.
bikini bottom, don't it?
It kind of does.
Like,
Yeah.
It's got like this flower pattern on
Oh
it.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Can you see it from back there?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Same
it's got
pattern.
like this. Got these. It looks like little broccolis.
Yeah.
That's
Little
just funny.
trees.
Little trees.
Which broccoli looks like anyway.
Yeah,
Oh!
man. I don't know Tate, man.
Yo, is that like a joke? Whoa, like a
good,
joke
bro?
candle? Oh,
Yeah, what's going on over there?
Nigga,
better
it's
get
going
that away from the
crazy.
mic.
Yeah, I see that shit popping up. Like, right? You
Why
alright?
is the flame so gangster? Like, why?
Throwing
is the flame like
fireballs. Yeah.
that? You see that shit?
Yeah.
That shit look like a fucking movie.
Yo,
Like,
Like,
somebody
what is
spilled
happening?
some liquor in there?
Bro, on the-
Yo, them joints is jumping off of there.
Bro, on the stream, it looks like your hand is damn near
Oh,
on fire, bro. I
Okay,
ain't gonna hold
something's
you.
nigga.
happening, man. Something's going on. Is this the first time you
on
looked
the
at?
stream, it looked like my hand was on fire.
Bro, almost. Like,
Oh shit.
Why is it doing that?
Is that the first time you lit that candle?
No, it's been lit more than once.
yeah. Why that candle got niggas moving away from it?
That one that was
Fire,
like,
we're like
No, that
Yo,
one did come. Okay,
Shane, Shane popped up in the corner and shit.
I was like, Jeff, hold me.
That's funny.
yeah, that was kind of crazy, nigga. That shit was going crazy.
In your hand, like the smoke, it was all jagged and shit.
Yeah, did you see the
Yeah,
stream?
they was
coming
shooting
off?
fireballs.
Like,
It
it
looked like
literally-
those fries, like curly. Not
Yeah,
curly
it
fries,
look-
but, those jagged fries.
It looked like little meteors.
Like
Yeah.
Roman, like little meteor Roman candles or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that shit was.
Speaking of Roman candles, I need to get some because they're fun as hell, and I have not fucked with Roman. The last time I messed with a Roman candle was when the night I met Carl
See, yeah, it smells
at
about right.
that house. Yep.
Yeah, Roman candles are the shit though. You're right. That is
They
the best
are.
firework. That is the
Chicago kids shoot them at each other.
best. Yo, handheld fireworks. They're not meant to be. They're not supposed to be held in your hand, but boy, can you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like you already see the viral video of the joy where, like you said, it was in some city and it was like a bunch of dudes having a Roman candle fight.
Yeah, they're running.
made
They're
the Harry
chasing
Potter.
each other down, all type of shit.
You seen the one with the Harry Potter caption?
Oh,
that joint hit me dead.
I know that
bro.
was funny.
That
Expelliarmus.
joint hit me dead. Yeah, but it is. Yeah, those. Where do you have to go to Virginia?
No,
South Carolina?
south of the border.
South Carolina.
You already know. South of the
Yeah,
border.
yeah.
Yo, I ain't been to south of the border. I drove.
It's
I
so
drove past
dirty.
there not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's so dirty, bruh. But it's so, and it's like the south of the border. It's like you don't go there to like do the fair stuff.
Oh, not at
You
all.
literally just go there to
For
buy
fireworks.
fireworks.
You're here for
Yeah.
illegal shit.
Yeah,
fireworks.
like
That's
you're
it.
here. This is the first place you can buy all the things that are legal in South Carolina that are illegal in North Carolina.
That's why they named it that. They named it. It's like they named.
is.
It's
It's
not
on
even.
some
It's not
drug
even.
shit.
Bro, it's not even named for South Carolina.
It's
It's
a
named
double
for
entendre.
North Carolina people.
It's
South of
definitely
the
a
border, come down here and get what the fuck you need for up there, nigga.
And you just turn around and
You
go
think there's
immediately back to North Carolina.
you think there's like a you think like drug traffickers like meet there? You think that's a meeting spot?
I
You
wouldn't
think
even
there's
doubt it.
like you
Don't
think
be
that's like a
surprised.
hub?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like,
Probably
what if a
help with all sorts of
documentary
shit.
comes out
And it did like a
in another
place like
5
that.
years and they're like south of the border in South Carolina, the North Carolina and South Carolina border, the drug war that's been going
It's
through
been
south of
taking
the border.
place.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
a crazy because imagine that as the title of the documentary.
Yeah,
Nigga,
it
that would go crazy.
Yeah.
like
South of the
Waterworld,
border?
like that Waterworld documentary.
Yeah, bruh.
Now, okay, I will say one thing is questionable. Their billboard budget is insane.
It is, bruh.
I've
South
never
of the border,
seen somebody
it's
advertise
aggressive.
something
It's
so
aggressive, bro.
Yeah.
It's
inside the
aggressive.
highway. Oh my God! How do you have like 20 signs in a row?
It's
no,
a-
that's actually way more than 20.
Bro,
it's way
it's
more than 20.
bro, it's 150 miles out.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Yeah.
not just
Back to back, bruh. And then it's like that one, and then the little Dublin Wine Company one occasionally, but and then like an
Yeah.
occasional beach thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Other
south
than
of the
that-
border billboards, they start at least 100 miles out.
That's it.
100 miles south of the border. 87 miles south of the border. You be like, damn, bro, like.
And
Don't-
if you didn't
don't forget.
know where you were going, if you had never been there, it is so disappointing. 'cause
Yeah.
when you get there,
It really is, bro.
It is
really
not where you wanna
is.
go.
The billboards-
It
Not
really
where you
is
wanna be.
disappointing.
The billboards are designed by Mr. Schaefer himself. Around 175 billboards are north and south from Virginia to North Carolina, Virginia/North Carolina state lines to South Carolina, Georgia state lines.
I would love to meet Mr. Schaefer, whoever that is. I bet he's in.
One time there were
Yeah.
more than 250 different billboards from Philadelphia,
What?
PA, at one time to Dayton, Florida.
Is he alive? See if he's alive.
I don't know who Mr. Schaefer
That
is.
would
Let's
be
find out.
If I know who Mr. Schaefer is, he might need to. We might
He sounds like
Yo,
he
we
sounds
might
like
need
a
to send
teacher.
him an email
Yo, that'd be
Mr.
crazy. to
Schaefer.
meet him.
and have him pull up.
Why does he sound like a high school?
Yo, and do it
Mr.
at
Schaefer,
south of
right?
the
He
border.
sounds like a high school teacher.
Yo, to do it on site, that would be crazy.
Yeah, at south of the border on one of their janky ass Ferris wheels.
Because like you said, I've gone there to get fireworks.
That's it. I've never done everything else.
There's all kinds. There's
And
a
it
whole
really-
theme park.
It
Alan
is,
Schaefer.
yeah.
He died in 2001.
Damn.
Oh damn.
What are his kids'
believe
names?
so.
Stop playing.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's alive.
Yeah,
Somebody picked
I
this
believe that's
dynasty.
the guy. I still got to look.
Somebody picked this dynasty. up
Another
for sure.
Schaefer.
He sold that, man.
I think that's the guy. Let me see.
Which is
make
crazy
sure.
because it is grimy. Like they did not bother to keep it up. Money laundering operation. You might be right. You might be right.
That's what I'm saying. I would love if a documentary came out. I mean, I don't wish that on y'all. But
I mean, if they're doing that, that's on them.
I kind of hope y'all are doing it so that I can get a documentary out of this one day that just like it goes crazy in North Carolina and South Carolina film festivals and then it goes national. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, that would be nuts.
Yeah, then it's on Netflix. But it's like everybody in North and South Carolina watch it because we like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wouldn't it be crazy if we just cracked open this whole show and, and we tried to pursue this interview and we started this whole like snowball effect
and then we end up in a cartel basement
and we
somewhere.
became-
Oh shit.
cracked open this mystery.
Asking,
What do you guys know?
yeah, what if we Hannibal Buress the situation with
If we Hannibal Buress the
we
situation.
Hannibal Buress
Oh,
with
yeah.
Bill Cosby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody forgot you was dropping pills in people's drinks.
Yeah.
Right.
Until I joked about it, and now all of a sudden you didn't put all the heat on me, and I'm in jail.
What about that south of the border place? That place is weird.
Yeah.
It is hella weird, bro.
It's weird. It's got a darkness that looms over it.
It does.
You just don't know what it is.
Yeah, you don't know what it
Really
is.
don't.
It's an amusement park that nobody's really going to.
Got that
We're doing
Ozark feel,
fireworks.
that Ozark casino feel.
And it's never
Yeah.
Got that.
Yeah, yeah, it does. And it's never jumping, bro.
Yeah.
It
it's
never-
Yeah.
It's so empty. It's so
It's
Yeah.
never
and
jumping, bro.
Poorly maintained. Parking lot looks
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
not. Yeah, I agree. Like in the signs.
How has it stayed open for this long?
Right. And as you get closer, like the signs, you're like, oh, y'all have a big wine selection too. What?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
like,
When
what,
you
live
think
animals?
you're pulling up to Disney World,
Yeah,
okay,
like,
like,
oh,
Yeah, it looks.
reptiles?
It looks like
Yeah.
it's Six
and then you
Flags.
get there, and you're like, nobody's here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's mad
No.
cryptic and shit.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Nobody-
It's a front. Like what if it's actually?
Fuck around and see a tumbleweed out that bitch.
Google this. Google this.
Stereotypical
See if south of the border has their own force. They have their own like police.
That would
just,
be crazy.
Now, if they have their own police, anything
Like
is
Disney
possible.
World.
Exactly. Like
And
Disney
they
World.
just
Nah, I
they're,
don't
they're
think
fighting,
so.
Jails in
they're
Disney
fighting to
World.
take that status away now.
Word.
And it's a big deal. Ron DeSantis is trying to take away Disney World's their immunity because they have, like you said, they've had their own prison, they've had their own like police force, all this all security enforced all within Disney World, and they handled it. They're trying to take that from them because they were also tax exempt, and they're trying to shake them down.
Ooh.
And they're trying
Oh,
to
Damn.
okay.
Yeah, I need that.
But I mean, like, why would you even like poke the bear, bro? Disney's like billions of dollars to Florida.
yeah,
Keep
we
playing,
got
bro.
enough money to like fight this for the long way.
Yeah, keep playing, bro. Disney's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
man.
if they have their own police force, though, anything could be possible.
Yeah, yeah. You
Anything
get
is
in prison like Mickey Mouse is the
And then they might
guard.
not be paying taxes.
Yeah.
And then everything is really making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, which is why, and also all their employees, the employees be signing non-disclosures.
Yep.
And then also there be all kind of reports come out and stuff from employees saying that the working environment's not that great. Yeah, I'm telling you, Disney's low key, like, they don't play.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Aaron Carter recalls bedroom incident with Michael Jackson in postpartum memoir.
I read that.
Rest in peace to Aaron Carter, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did we even talk about that?
I don't think we talked about it last week, but
Or maybe we did. I can't remember.
I don't know if he had passed away yet. But yeah, rest in peace to Aaron Carter. He was found with, what they say, aerosol cans. Nitrous can. He pretty much overdosed.
Yeah. Or something. Yeah,
It was found by his
in his tub. Right?
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
I guess
his
the reason.
housekeeper.
Okay, I guess the reason why I thought we talked about it, I thought it was Cherry or somebody who said, like, somebody called them, or he called somebody and said, like,
Yeah,
I
she
know
did say
that.
that.
We did.
She
Yeah,
did
she
say
did.
that.
So we did talk about it.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
we did.
Right, we
I
did
wasn't
talk
sure
about
if that was with somebody.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
here. Yeah, I
talked
forgot
about
about that too.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
just
this
couldn't
is
remember.
like, you know who killed me, or you know who
Something like that.
Yeah,
You should say.
remember
if
that.
I die, you know what happened to me or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So you read that Aaron Carter's recalled bedroom incident?
Oh
What were they
yeah. I
talking
read
about?
the once whoever sent it,
Yeah.
then I just, like, while I was waiting for Bojangles,
Yeah.
I read it, and it's one of those things where it's like, it's still up. They did an excerpt from the book, which, people are saying, like, it just happens to be coming out this Tuesday when he just died, and so then there's that weirdness.
You got a book dropping?
Post-
right
Yeah,
before
it's a
the-
memoir
Yeah.
dropping like a couple days after he died, and and
That's weird.
yeah, so then that's a weird already. And then from what I read,
y'all were trying to make sure this book sold out.
yeah, and then now bringing up the whole, like, Michael Jackson thing. Basically, from what the excerpt that they printed, it was saying something like he was hanging out with Michael and Chris Tucker. It's a tidy whitey underwear situation. That's what the hot thing was. So I was okay. What is this? Come on. Man.
So it was
I read
like he went to Michael's house.
For his 15th birthday.
Yeah, and Michael at the end of the
Broke
night,
heart.
it was like he was tired. Aaron was tired. He was ready to go to bed, and Michael pulled out a cot.
cot.
He had,
What
he had
is
a
a
cot
cot?
already made for him, and he
What-
put it. He thought he was gonna, because he had like tons of bedrooms, right?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
gigantic
yeah.
house, and he's like,
Yeah.
all
Got
right,
a
you know,
cot for the
going.
bedroom.
Yeah.
And Michael had them pull a cot out that was already made for him, and put it next to his bed.
Yeah, put it next to his bed. He went to
And
sleep.
He went to sleep, and he said a few hours later, somebody stirred him, and he woke up.
in
and
the middle of
Michael
the
was
night.
sitting on the end of his bed in his tidy whities and nothing but his underwear.
Yeah.
But he was in like a sleep or trance like state. Is like what he.
Yeah, he said that he wasn't. He didn't seem
he was
conscious.
awake.
Like
Yeah,
he seemed like,
and he shook him. He was like, "What the fuck?"
hey. Then he went back to bed. So he was saying, I don't know if he was sleepwalking or not. That's what he said.
Right.
So there's many things here, like, to me, that's just like, I don't know, was like, yeah. There's other,
weird.
it's
right,
weird
man?
situation. I don't know if Michael was a sleepwalker. We know he was a moonwalker. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you, everybody.
yeah.
There you
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. I'll be here all night.
We know he was a
Yeah.
moonwalker.
Let's give it up.
Yeah, we know he was a moonwalker. Facts.
No. Yeah. So, but my thing is just like, well, first of all, it's like, man, this guy, they can't just let him rest.
Yeah,
But
it's weird. There's a lot of
Kind of
questions. It's
annoying,
weird.
like-
it's over
Yeah.
10 years this man has been dead, and
should've
still
bro,
we're
I'm
trying
so
to.
sick of Michael Jackson.
That story should have been
popping
told
up.
so long ago, because if that information,
But when you're trying to
needs
sell
be
a book,
known.
though,
Yeah. So then
that
there's
should've
that
been known a long
element.
time ago. Yeah.
But the part where it was saying, like, I could understand, like, where I thought it was going was gonna be like, oh, he woke up and Michael was standing over his bed breathing hard or some
Right.
shit
Right.
and all that stuff. But when he said that, I don't know if he was sleepwalking or not, and I had to shout at him, and then that's when he came to, and then he just, like, mumbled, okay, and then went to bed.
Right.
So I'm just like, I don't know. Was the motherfucker a sleepwalker? Like, I don't know. You know?
So in a weird way, that story kind of makes sense to me in that wasn't it known that he was using some kind of like a lot of sleep medications to fall asleep, stuff like that.
yeah.
So
And
that
this was
makes sense
2003,
because if
keep
you
in mind,
take
too.
Lunesta, things like that, that's a known side effect that you'll
Yeah.
just wake up in the middle of the night
Really?
and sleepwalk and go cut your own
sleepwalking
hair.
trance, yeah.
Or drive to the bank. I've heard
Oh,
all
shit.
kinds
Oh,
of crazy stories of
shit.
Lunesta.
Damn.
That's
Drive to the bank.
I've heard of people drive. Yeah, I've heard
Y'all ever
crazy
seen
stories.
those compilations? It's a guy who's married to a woman who sleepwalks, and
know
it's
what
like a
you're talking about.
Sleepwalking is
compilation
so
of their
interesting.
like living room, front door, like all the cameras in their house. And I think this nigga pretty much has to sleep in the living room because she'll get in the car and just drive off and be sleepwalking.
Yep.
Like her sleepwalking is so regular and so bad that like he'll be downstairs, she'll come downstairs, have a conversation, talking to herself, standing there looking at the TV, make food, all type of stuff. And then
the human brain is amazing.
That is amazing to me.
The human brain is
sleepwalking is so fascinating. I'm like, how
you
are
think
you doing this
sleepwalking is being
unconscious?
possessed by demons,
Right.
though?
I mean, there's that theory, but I
think-
don't know. It's a
I think
psychological.
that does, in a way, to me, kind of say that we must have like a soul, because
because you're off. You're
yeah,
off.
because you were off,
But
You were off.
still-
your soul was not in that,
Yeah.
but yet
true.
your body still has like it's just electrical impulses.
My grandmother, she
All your
talks
body
in her sleep.
movements.
Yeah, and I filmed her one time, like, because we were all taking a family trip, and we were in a hotel together. So, like, I was in a separate bed. My mom and her mom was in the other bed, and she she like 12 o'clock in the morning or something like this. She would just start having a conversation, like, "Yeah, bitch, yeah, but don't do that," and laughing. I turned on the lamp and just took my phone and just like filmed her. And then my mom woke up and saw me doing that, and she was smiling, like laughing. And then we showed her the next morning. But she has full conversations with people while she's asleep.
I know
Yeah.
people like that.
Yeah.
When they're sleep
I
talking.
definitely,
an argument
I
one
definitely
time?
talk in my sleep.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
And there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that if you play
I don't
it right,
have conversations,
Yeah.
but I've been told multiple times that like I definitely talk. Like I'm one part of the conversation I'll say, but the rest, you know what
I
I'm
know people
saying?
like
That's
that.
Like,
amazing.
obviously, and be like, no, but I don't. We're not.
right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
You know, and then just continue to sleep.
Yeah.
But not
That
full
state-
back and forths.
If
Yeah.
there's somebody's in that state and you're playing, like, let's say you had been sitting in the room already and they fell asleep and they started doing that, so they're already
You could talk to them.
comfortable with the idea. You can talk to
Yeah,
them.
you can talk
to
You
them.
can actually
And they can
feed them
respond?
mind. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes,
I've done that to my
sir.
mom before
You
when I was
can
a
feed
kid.
them
Yes,
minds
sir.
and that, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Because
can-
they fell asleep with you there, so
Yeah.
you can have input on what they're talking about.
Right, as long as like, as long as that you have to fall asleep in a space that's like they already knew you were there, so it's like they're not disturbed by your presence. all of a
Right,
sudden.
right.
So it's like you can literally just sit there. And
I've done that to
feed
my
them
cousin. My
nonsense.
cousin used to fall asleep like that. We used to play video games all the time, and like, nigga, we were video game savages. Shout out to Brian. We would literally playing video games. We're both sitting on my bed. We're playing video games. One person will go to sleep. I'm playing the game. Then I get tired. I fall asleep. He's up playing the game. Nigga, we were tagged.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Bro, we were sick, bro. We were up at the same time.
Yeah.
We played the game co-op. If it was
Yeah,
co-op,
yeah.
if one
Yep.
person went to sleep, then he'd be asleep behind me. And he might say something one time, and I'd be like, what? He'd be like, no, Andrew. It's just like, all right. Go back to sleep. Like, bruh, them summers in August, bruh,
Yeah.
my dad's house, bruh. The
Good
video
times.
games, bro, with me and Brian all the time, bro.
That's what trains you to not be a really light sleeper. I think.
Yeah.
That's part of
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's just some white noise.
I have
the
no
same people,
idea.
you need a TV on or something to sleep, or you need some kind of
Yeah.
something going. You gotta have a radio playing or something.
Yeah.
I'm kind of I actually kind of do like falling asleep with a TV on.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Leon. I was just telling him before y'all got here how about I'm thinking about taking the TV out of my room.
I don't blame you. I heard it's
Yeah.
not good for you.
Yeah, I heard all the bad things about it.
Okay.
And,
Just like it interrupts with your sleep pattern and all.
It shows you your sleep pattern, and you're giving yourself too many reasons not to leave your bedroom.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I don't want. It is the two are separated. I do not like watching TV in my bedroom. I think well, if I go to bed, I put something on. Yeah, but I do not. I cannot sit on the bed and watch TV. I got to be on a couch or something. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I have to separate two because once I'm in bed, I get tired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think-
well,
I
that's
think
the
that's
problem that I'd have, is that because I watch TV in my room 10 times more than I do in my living room, I'm able to stay awake
Yeah.
with the
See.
TV on in my bedroom
Yeah.
a lot easier.
Right.
So it's like, and on top of that, when you're in a relationship, they're saying when you don't have it turns your bedroom more into a bedroom function, to where you're only in there to sleep and have sex.
Yeah.
That's it. Like even when you're in a relation, they say couples who don't have TVs in their room have way more sex than couples with TVs in their room.
Ah,
believe
because they're
that.
less distracted.
Because you
less
go in there and you turn your
distractions.
show on and you just
Yeah,
like,
y'all are in there to go to sleep
Yeah.
or have sex. It's one or the
Yeah.
other.
You watch
That's
TV
it.
fall
You're
asleep.
literally
Each
there.
other are the entertainment. in
Yeah,
that
we
room.
we have to be each other's entertainment. The most entertainment you should have in your bedroom is a book
Yeah.
and music, some sort of music or whatever. But yeah, so
'Cause
I'm
it's
really
less
thinking
visual.
about I'm really thinking about doing that, moving my
TV out.
TV out of my bedroom and putting it in the office probably.
Yeah. Lately, I had to go back to trying to sleep with the TV off again.
Yeah.
And I just have the sometimes I'll leave the bathroom light on a little bit, but yeah, just because I also heard about because I'm a person who has a hard time sleeping. Like I don't know what it is, but I'm just one of those people where I have to try hard to go to sleep. Like it's a oh yeah, the dog's snoring.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do that.
Right.
You know, to get to that point. You know,
Doesn't matter what's going on, you can just sleep.
yeah, that's why I envy when you can just
I'd be
sleep
knocked.
whenever you want. I'm like, I wish I had
I'd be
that.
knocked
Like,
the fuck out.
So
Yeah.
so you can't? Can you sleep on planes and stuff? Or trains, planes, buses?
I can.
in cars, people?
Yeah, I think I have while driving. Yeah,
I purposely pull all-nighters before I got to take a long flight.
all nighters. Yeah.
So because it's difficult for you to fall asleep on a plane.
It's not difficult for me to fall asleep, but I don't want any delay in me falling asleep.
Okay.
So I will go to the airport extremely exhausted. After
That
pulling
does
an
help.
all-nighter,
It does
if
help.
I'm on a 4-hour flight, I'm knocked
Yeah.
the
Do
entire
you
4 hours.
do you do that
Yeah.
specifically for that reason, or do you think there's like nerves attached to flying also?
No. It's specifically for that
It's
reason.
for- okay.
I literally do it
Because
just so I can go
I
to
don't
sleep.
do that like
Only
consciously.
on long flights though.
I can't afford
Yeah.
to fly for first class, so
I don't
I'm
do
not
it
exactly
consciously, bro.
comfortable.
But I think that there's still a side of me that has that fear of flight where I know I want to go to sleep when I'm there.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I
it
don't-
could be over.
I don't know
I'd
why.
rather die in silence. I'd
Yeah.
rather
yeah,
die
yeah,
sleeping.
Yeah, I don't know why. I
But you
never-
won't because
I mean,
when
you
it's
won't-
going,
you wake up. You
Yeah,
wake
when
up.
the sun's going down, you gotta
Yeah,
wake
yeah,
up.
you wake up. You wake
You're gonna
up.
feel that.
I fully recognize all the dangers of flying and like all that's happening.
It's-
But I really have
flying
no
is-
innate fear of flying. Like
I don't
period.
really have an innate
I have
fear of
no-
flying.
Even during
but
turbulence,
flying
at
is
no
safer
point
than
in my life am I
driving.
dying.
No,
I mean,
that's the
I've taken
statistic. Yeah, that's the
Tons of
statistic.
flights, and
It's
I'm never
just-
gonna turn it down. But
Yeah.
even when I'm
I
in the
just
air, I'll
can't
be
get
like,
rid of
let me
it.
not be the one, bro.
I know. I'm just like a cat, like one of those cats that are just on the wall with their nails, and that's how I am the whole time.
Rest in peace to those pilots. Did y'all see those pilots that were doing that air show? Those two planes crashed into each other yesterday or the day
Yo,
before.
and they got shots from every angle.
Yeah, bro. It was
Every
an air
angle.
show. I can't remember what.
They collided. The little plane took the big one out.
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
Oh,
He
it was
sliced
a
the
part
big
of a
plane in
show.
half. He sliced the big one in half.
He
It's
did.
Crazy.
He
It was
did.
a show. That's
It
an air
was
show.
a no.
show.
It was an
Oh,
air.
air
It was an
show.
air show.
Air show.
Air show. Oh
I've
no,
seen
no,
a
I
few
was
of
thinking
those,
it was
man.
like two.
They're cool to watch. Actually, air shows are dope, man. It's like they do flyovers and they like do stunts and they
Yeah.
zigzag around each other and stuff. But it's just,
Yeah.
damn man, yeah, it was a direct impact and they were coming at a diagonal with each other and like I said, the little one just straight.
Yeah. I guess the thing with like cars versus planes is sort of like, okay, there are more car accidents, but your chances of surviving is higher. Whereas there are less airplane
Okay, yeah.
crashes, but
The chance
if it goes down, that's
Your odds of
you are
survival
not
next to
surviving.
none. Yeah, next
So that 1%
Yeah,
is it.
that's true. Most airplane stories end with no survivors.
Yes.
It's like that's how the story goes. They're like no survivors.
You know,
But
it's car accidents happen a lot, but you may or may not survive.
Yeah. Right. Oh man,
Yeah.
I can imagine going to like a plane accident, like because that is one of those situations. Like, if you survive it, you're
Yeah.
one of very few, if not
people who
alone,
do,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So there's just a gang of dead bodies around you.
Yeah,
And so
like
you got
car
that whole
accidents
scenario.
change your life, but like plane accidents or near plane accidents, you don't even have to finish the
I
accident.
mean, if you
in the plane.
survive, then
If
yeah.
you
Yes,
survive.
yes.
Yes,
No,
if
but I
you
mean, like even a near plane accident, like Tory Lanez, like his shit. You remember his shit? Like
No.
apparently his jet was about to crash all the way down before
It
they
went into
regained
a
control again.
nosedive for a while.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
Really?
no.
Yeah,
forgot
at one
about
point.
that.
Nothing happened. That's
Nothing
why he
happened, but it
never
went like
got
nosedive for a while.
Yeah, a plane nosedive. I'm terrified.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm
I've
like,
never
I'm
gone
like
to it. I've
that
never seen a
experience
nosedive.
alone could probably change your life, like
Yeah.
without even dying. Like you know what I'm saying, without
I
actually
agree.
crashing.
I don't think.
Like that shit alone.
I
would be
don't
like,
think I would ever
gotta,
leave the ground
right.
again.
I gotta go tell some
Like,
people I
Right,
love
me
you.
neither.
This
I
is
wouldn't.
altering. Like
I'm
I said,
crawling
the way
for the rest
see
of my
transportation. Like I definitely get it. It's and also with flying, there's so many controls. There's so many variables that they double down on safeties with. And so with a car, it's like any idiot can drive a car and they can actually drive it as fast as they want to do it. So
That's true.
it's like
You probably
there's-
couldn't even max out an airplane even if you tried.
Right.
Because all
Only
I know
fly.
is to push the lever forward, and if that don't make it go as fast as I think it's supposed to go, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
That's it.
and I'm
that's
sure
why-
if you just jam it forward, the airplane's gonna be like, chill out.
it probably has controls where
Like,
it's like
you didn't do
bruh,
this, you didn't do this before you can even enter that mode you're trying to go.
Yeah.
You got to click these buttons, follow these modules. Like
It's not even gonna let you snap back.
Yeah. You're not gonna be able to do it like that.
And that's
Now
what,
private jets might have less
That's true.
But commercial
The smaller
jets, forget about
airplane.
it.
The
Yeah.
smaller airplanes for sure.
Yeah.
You could probably max out a smaller airplane.
Right, you could probably floor it in that bitch, but like.
But you know what really surprised me is Lil Duval has his pilot's license.
No.
And he flies airplanes. And he was saying that when you're in the market to buy an airplane, you actually want to buy older airplanes. Newer airplanes are more scary than older airplanes. And the reason is because the older airplanes are battle tested. Newer airplanes aren't battle tested. So you almost want an airplane that's 10, 15, 20 years old compared to one that's 5 years old.
That makes sense. You've worked all the kinks out, man.
Right. And I've never looked at it like, we don't look at cars like that.
Yeah.
You're right. Houses can be the same way a lot of times. You get a brand new house,
you know what I'm
it's got little
saying?
bugs in it, but you don't want to find that out 20,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to find out that this really doesn't work as well as you thought it did.
Your margin.
Oh,
for
I
error
was
on an
wrong.
airplane-
when it's fresh off the lot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
somebody else was able to work out anything up. But that's kind of crazy to think about, though. You know what I'm saying?
The margin for error in an airplane is zero, essentially.
It pretty much, yeah.
And like that's what, like you said, there's autopilot. It basically
Yeah.
once you're at altitude, it
Do
flies
you feel
itself.
like as a pilot, if I ever got my pilot's license, I will 100%. My plan is to wear skydiving equipment all the time because I don't want to guide this plane down.
Okay, but
I'm willing to abandon this plane and make sure we get home safe.
Yeah.
We're jumping out this plane, nigga.
Yeah.
But yo-
Put the vest on.
hey,
And we're
I'm
jumping.
turning around, bro. I'm turning around the terminal. If my pilot has a way out like that, if my pilot has his gear on already, bro.
Yeah.
If the pilot
Bro,
does,
you're leaving us. That's what that means.
That's
Like,
true. That's
you out,
true.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
true.
getting on your plane.
Nigga, I'm not fighting for this to come down either. I'm abandoning this bitch in the air. I promise you.
It's like we just started feeling turbulence, and once we look up, the door's already open. Like this nigga's gone.
Right,
This nigga's
yeah.
gone.
Oh,
I'm over
shit.
there. All I gotta do is make sure I don't hit these propellers on the way out.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta do. I gotta make sure that I'm gonna skydive down. I'm gonna take my little
Bro.
emergency GPS and I'm
Yeah.
out of here, bro.
Like, don't even say shit. You just walk past everybody.
emergency
go to the exit
GPS,
door.
a little pistol,
Yep.
the little emergency backpack, and
Yep.
all right. I hope y'all follow me, nigga. But we out of here.
and the passengers sit there and like negotiate, but like, yo, was that the pilot?
Yeah, like, what's happening right
I
now?
think the pilot just left, y'all.
But that's why I think that I don't think that there's going to be, like, just speaking about flying in general and how dangerous, or maybe not how dangerous it is, but okay, flying cars. Like, that's why I'm glad that there are no flying cars, and I don't believe that there ever will be,
It'll be
on the
don't-
market.
no.
It will be
On the market.
99.9% automated.
We won't have flying cars.
What will we have?
I literally just saw a short of Neil deGrasse Tyson talking to Joe Rogan about how there will literally never be flying cars because we already have flying cars. Flying cars are helicopters.
Yeah.
And they're too loud. They're too loud. They disturb. You have to have equal force coming down.
Which
that
means
you-
you're going to blast in the ground.
Which means you're
Yeah.
damaging anything that is landing,
Yeah.
or you have to have a helipad.
Yeah.
We already have them, and they're so destructive that only certain people have them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Birds,
saying?
birds are cooked.
But
Wildlife that flies.
But he
is
was
cooked.
saying, he was also mentioning something that the thing that people aren't dying for flying cars. People's real desire is for multi-level traveling,
Yeah.
which we have.
Right.
Yeah.
We have interstates that go stack on top of each other. We have subway systems underground that stack on top of each other. We already have multi-level operation. That's really what people's innate desire is.
I agree.
It's not the car flying.
So
I'm dying.
even from
No,
a
I believe there will be though, because I didn't mean to cut you off. Sean.
Oh,
I
no,
apologize.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I
go
saw like they have like essentially like mini personalized helicopters essentially like that do allow for you to take off in grass or whatever. Like
I know
I've
what
seen
you're
like
talking
those,
about.
but I don't
Some
think they'll
little
ever
those
jetpack
bikes.
joints?
Yeah, they're like the
no,
helicopter
not a
bike thing.
jetpack. No, it's like a literal like enclosed piece.
Oh yeah,
I saw it more recently, but
mini helicopters.
essentially, but like a person, like a singular personal, like you can only fit you, no real like not much cargo,
You and one passenger, maybe.
not even a passenger type
but
shit.
just you.
Just you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that could be something that ends up being produced, but I'd never think it'll be like a main source of transportation for
Right.
everyone.
and that's
Yeah,
what I was
right,
saying
I think there'll
about
be
just
like a
yeah.
traffic system in the air.
in the science
Right.
fiction
Like,
Back
that
to
I
the
don't
think-
Future 2
Yeah.
way of
That
just like
was the means.
everybody's just like
Yeah,
flying.
yeah.
That's what I was saying. I don't think that some people who say I wish there was flying cars, that's what they're thinking.
I think there's
They're
gonna be,
thinking the
I think there's
science
going to be
fiction way.
$100,000 version that you can purchase if you would like, and
Yeah.
you can get clearance to fly a certain
That's it.
you know, like
Yeah.
height, and then you'll be able to do that if you're privileged enough to afford that. And I
See,
think
the
you're going to be able to do that.
Traffic control is the issue.
Yeah.
Air
Yeah, that's the
traffic
concern.
control is the biggest issue.
Niggas
that
crashing into each
You're
other.
gonna have
That's
niggas
the
crashing
concern.
into each
Yeah,
other.
And
that's
not
my
even
And then
just that,
crashing on top of people.
and just
Right.
flying into houses.
People drink and
and
drive.
Yeah,
So you have to
flying.
think people are going to
Drink
drink
and
and
fly.
fly too.
Yeah,
Flying,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Fly
Drink
into
and
your
fly.
house in the middle of the night.
Honestly, I think
You're like,
the
I'm-
movie
I only had 2
iRobot was
drinks.
the most
Yeah.
accurate depiction of what life would be like.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like a high-speed monorail system, a high-speed
That's my
car,
thing. That's all I want.
traveling system. Like, because
Yo.
remember, even the car, the Audi that he had in iRobot, it was moving at like 200 miles per hour, but it was
That's all-
driving itself.
That's all I ask.
And it was a big deal to go manual
Yeah.
because of how fast travel is now.
Yeah,
But
that
it's
would be
still
more
on the-
realistic.
But
Yeah.
it's still on the ground. And I also definitely believe the whole they'll be storing cars into.
Yeah.
I can see that for sure.
Honestly, they could drop cars as far as I'm concerned. They could like outlaw vehicles, motorized vehicles, as long as they just like cover the United States with high speed rails like everywhere. 200 miles an hour, underground,
Yeah, 200-300
hop on a train,
miles.
go wherever you want. You can go to California in 6 hours, whatever, 4
Facts,
hours.
Facts.
I don't care about a car. I really don't. Cars are big deal.
Me
to me.
neither.
Yeah, there's also the business aspect of it all as
Yeah, the
well.
money
And for this,
aspect.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. You know, it's the
Yeah, for
same
sure.
reason we won't give up oil is because there's so much money in it.
Yeah.
Even though we are to the point where we don't even fucking need oil anymore. That we have other sources of energy. But the reason that's crazy to think about. The only reason we're relying on oil is because we're just getting paid. You know.
And you know, like, so especially southwestern and southeastern and stuff cities, they suck. They suck so bad. Walkable cities are not a thing.
Yeah.
In Europe and other places like that, it's actually, Asia, that's actually really common to have a city that you could just walk around or bike around or whatever.
Yeah.
They've designed cities to not be walkable in America. straight
Yeah.
up. If you go
Yeah.
to places in Texas, Houston, Dallas, stuff like that, it's literally just
impossible.
highways that are divided and they have businesses on either side. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Close though.
And it ain't meant to be walked, man. It's like you will get hit by a car. Like, good luck. Honestly, most places in Raleigh, like, good luck trying to walk around Durham or Raleigh. Like, you'll get hit by a fucking car, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you where you'll really get hit by a car. Fucking Italy. It is not pedestrian first. It is not pedestrian first overseas. I can tell you that right now. A moped will clothesline you as they pass you. These niggas don't. They're crazy, bro.
Yeah, I believe that.
I did not like Italy when I went. I don't know if it's just me. I think I realized how American I was when I went out to sea. When I went overseas.
Like any specific city or area of it?
We were where the Colosseums and shit were at.
Oh, so y'all in Rome.
Yeah. we was
Okay,
in
yeah,
Rome
yeah,
and shit.
I bet Rome fucking sucks. Yeah, I believe that.
But this
I heard
is the thing,
London's
and
shitty to drive
I
around.
believe it's like that with a lot of areas. I think we forget how much niggas hate Americans.
Yeah.
I
Especially
think,
when you go back.
Americans
We
forget
underestimated.
how much they're hated in a lot of countries. You could tell it wasn't black hate. This is American hate.
It's
Yeah.
just
I hate you
Yeah.
because you're American.
It's just American thing.
That's it.
I was just
Yeah.
telling them about Sweden when I went there. That I felt I was treated like an American versus like a black person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like that's what I wrote.
Yeah, good and bad, yeah.
And it made me feel like fuck your country too, bitch. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's lit where the fuck I live. This ain't shit anyway. I'll push this moped if he fucking come too close to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm knocking niggas down.
And that's kind of what's unique about being American in itself. That kind of is the American thing. It's like, man, fuck you, I'm American. I'm American.
Bruh, that's some real shit though. That's some real
Fuck how you
shit.
feel.
Yeah, but
for sure.
I guess the way the world looks at it is sort of like
We're
that
evil.
that nerd in high school, like be a nerd in high school, and then you could beat up that nerd, but you're not smart. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
True.
I could kick your ass. It's like, yeah, but
scores
you're gonna
ain't
fail
right.
the test though.
Yeah.
Exactly. but
you're not scoring real well.
it don't matter. 'Cause
I
we'll
could
take
kick your
all
ass.
this-
You
we'll
could beat
take
me
all
in the
this
test.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't care how smart you are. I will come through and wreck all of this
Yeah.
shit if
Yeah.
I feel like it. Yeah.
But I guess that means we also, just like that same high schooler, you peak out at like 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just downhill from there.
Like that's all we had.
So yeah, we're for show. We're arrogant, which we are. We don't
Which
know
is our
shit-
military. Our strength is our military. So.
Yeah, we don't know
Right.
shit about. We don't know y'all history, but y'all know ours.
That's
You
it.
know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Like so.
So because we're the popular kids
That's it.
in
Pretty
high school.
much.
Yeah.
But that
You
made
know
me
who I'm
realize,
dating.
That made me realize, I would never. I don't think I would live in another country because I'm gonna be viewed as a fucking American, and they're gonna hate me for that. And I'd rather just be an American.
Yeah.
There's that. Yeah, you have to
I'd
deal
rather
with
be
that.
left alone in America because you can do that in America. You can be
Right.
left alone in America.
I agree.
It's like good luck with your school shootings.
I would live in an
Plus
American
there- plus-
territory, but
Huh?
not. I would live in an American territory.
True, exactly. That's another thing. You can go to one of the islands. That's
You can go to
American
Guam or
territory.
some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would live in an American territory in another country, but
Right.
not
I know what you
straight
mean,
up
though.
in another country.
I kind of agree because
I don't
lose that status. And actually, I think there is actually something very real there that. I think there is kind of a weird power in the world to being an American. I think
It is.
Yeah, I think
It is for sure. Because they know our embassy coming to get us.
Right.
It
Right.
don't matter who the fuck you are.
That's it.
It's like you could be at the border. You could be at the border. Call the American embassy. Where's the American embassy office?
That's it.
Y'all ain't finna treat me like this, nigga. I'm an American. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and when those offices step in play, yeah, you get treated like an American.
And real things start happening, like you said.
Yeah, all of a
there's actually real
sudden you're not
consequences.
sitting and waiting for 24 hours.
Right.
The ball starts moving a little bit quicker.
Wait, but even if you're black,
I was
Yes.
gonna say.
I was
that.
just gonna say that
thinking, I was
too.
like, I don't know how.
Does that make any
'cause
difference?
we're black. Yeah, I don't know. if we get a whole-
Kinda. I think it kind of depends on that.
no, you
Like-
can keep that nigga.
like, if
yeah,
you
we
get
have we have more left.
If you get kidnapped in like, if you go to Haiti for vacation, you get kidnapped and shit. Like, I don't know what kind of coverage you're gonna get.
if you're black, I mean, if you're white, if your name is
I ain't
Cindy,
going.
if you're a white Cindy, you probably.
If I did, I don't know. I just don't trust them. I just don't trust it enough. It's just too crazy.
Yeah.
But let's get out of here though.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because
it's
It's a good time.
2:30.
Dude, Dutch is like.
he's okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to
He's
put it
going
into
crazy.
him being in here, I guess.
Like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything the Thrill Podcast, y'all. Let us know if y'all like us going live. I mean, whether y'all like it or not, we're gonna try to go live.
It's gonna happen.
Whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, we're gonna try to go live because you don't understand how much easier that makes our life.
Yeah.
So, So, like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything the Thrill Podcast. We'll holler at y'all next time.
Hit them notification bells.
Hit the notification bells
Yeah.
for the show.
Yes.
And
yeah.
peace.
Peace.
Later, y'all.
Oh, now he gets.